What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along today. Arsenal against Aston Villa from the Emirates Stadium, people. Big game. Can Arsenal win and continue their climb at the top of the league? Apologies, a few minutes late again, but lateness is greatness, as they say, people. We're here better late than never. Let's hope Arsenal get some late transfer business done as well. Big up to everyone for tuning in. You're on to me in the comments, people. You're on to me in the comments. I know, I get it. But we're here as long as we win. Man saying out 3 minutes time. Listen, we're here, people. Big up to everyone tuning in. Amazing numbers already. A good few hundred of you in here waiting. Appreciate it. Big up the whole of the C unit. Big up your damn selves, whether you're watching on Twitch or on YouTube. And make sure, before we get going, lick down that like button. And yeah, man, let's get it started, you know. Curtis, you need an instant timeout for you. I know. Apologies, people. Apologies, I know. Aubameyang Shaw, hey, listen, man. I know it didn't help him either, did it? But, hey, we're out here, people. Listen. Lots to talk about today before we get into the show. And we're going to have a little bit of a show, actually, before we even get into the game and the watch-along. I was having... Do you know what? Before I got started, I was having a problem with the light. It looks a little bit dark today, don't it? I don't know why. So, yeah, that's why I was late. One of my lights isn't working properly. So if it looks a little bit darker than usual, then apologies, people. Right, before we get into the game, let's go and discuss the team lineups, people. Team lineups, only one change for Arsenal today, and that is man like Sambi Lokonga coming into the team. And, of course, Mohamed El Neni goes out. There is the team lineup on the side of the screen. Ramsdale in goal. Ben White continues at right back. Saliba's at centre-back with Gabriel. Tierney continues at left back. Lokonga comes into the middle. No Chuckle vision. No Chuckle brothers today, people. Hopefully it's Sambi Lokonga, not Bambi Lokonga, who plays in midfield today. And he's next to Granit Xhaka. And Odegaard in the 10, the captain. Probably his best performance in an Arsenal shirt in a while the other day. And then up front, Saka, Martinelli and Jesus, usual suspects. Some people were saying he might change the team. Manchester United at the weekend. Is he going to mix it up a little bit? But for me, I wouldn't have changed it. I think at the end of the day, you've got a European game next week. Perfect opportunity for you to pull players out of the team. I'd be saying to Saka and these guys, you need to perform twice this week, and then you get a week off next week until the weekend. So, yeah, no problem there. Big up Mr. Robbo for becoming a member. We'll do a member stream Friday or Saturday, people, 100%. Sambi is class. Stop the disrespect. Listen, class player, cool, but he hasn't proved it yet at Arsenal. That's the harsh reality. Sambi might be a very good player, but we certainly haven't seen a top quality player yet. We've seen a little bit of potential, but he hasn't proved it yet. So no disrespect to him, but he ain't where we need him to be right now. And we've gone into Granit Xhaka mode, people, so we have slowed it down a little bit. Robbo said, man, forgot to renew. Sorry. Hey, no worries, bro. No worries. Marcel, there should be a join button next to the subscribe button. So big up to you, bro, if you want to become a member. Diamond and Platinum members, you get to come on the member stream and we talk and all of that. Fitz, big up yourself, bro. Thank you for your kind donation. Said, Arsenal's transfer policy has been shown up to be a shambles. It's quite clear they had no intention of further strengthening, stunningly believing the squad was strong enough. The stupidity and incompetence is nonsensical. I get the impression, Fitch, you're not overly happy with Arsenal's recruitment policy. I'm trying my best to keep things calm, you know, but, you know, you're coming out with all them big words. And listen, we're going to talk transfers. We're going to do a little bit of a transfer show before the game starts. A few things that I think are unbelievable with what we're seeing with this Arsenal transfer policy, or lack thereof, as Laurie likes to say. Number one, it's clear that we weren't going to buy a midfielder to replace or upgrade Granit Xhaka. That I find unbelievable. Granit Xhaka had a decent season last year, but still for me is not good enough to get Arsenal where I think we should be as a football club. That's the first unbelievable thing. The second thing, they only seem to be panicking now and looking at a midfielder because we now have Partey and El Neni injured. That tells me that if those two weren't injured, we probably wouldn't have gone for a midfielder. I find that absolutely unbelievable that we weren't going to go for a centre midfielder in this window. And listen, transfer window will take care of itself tomorrow. But I'm starting to panic a little bit. Tonight we're going to focus on the game. We'll talk about the transfers before the game. But things are going well at the moment. And I just think Arsenal need to build on top of what they've already got. But anyway, we will discuss it. But Fitz, big up yourself. Chris said, Facts with Fitz is back again. Ben Jacobs will be on tomorrow now. He was supposed to come on at 3 o'clock today. He's coming on tomorrow. So, yeah, we will have him on. Don't worry, people. Dominic said 100% agree with Fitz. Kembo said it's a dash to Asda. You know when you know your local shop closes at 11 o'clock and it's 10 to 11 and you realise you've got no milk and no fruit left and you have to go shop quick. You know, it's 5-minute drive there. You got 10 minutes to get there. You hope they haven't closed early. It's one of them with Arsenal, really. Panic buys on the last day of the window. But let's see what happens and let's hope everything works out. Let's get into transfers. Let's discuss the situation. Just over 24 hours to go until the transfer window closes. We will focus on the game as we get closer to kickoff. We've got just over half an hour. But let's talk transfers. I didn't do a show today. I decided to save it until now. This looks as if this is the main man we are going for at the moment, according to reports. Danilo... not Danilo Pereira from PSG. It's Danilo from Palmeiras in Brazil. Currently rated apparently as the best centre midfielder in Brazil. But of course, we know most of the top Brazilian players, they leave Brazil pretty quick. They come to Europe. So they're best midfielders. They're Casemiros. They're Fabinhos. All of these guys, you know, Paqueta, they're all in Europe. He's 21 years of age, defensive midfielder. Likes to break up play, can get the occasional goal as well. And Arsenal apparently want to pay £18 million to get him. According to reports, Palmeiras don't want to sell him. They're in an important tournament at the moment, and they want to wait until January. And apparently they've said, pay the release clause or we're not interested. His release clause is £75 million, which we're obviously not going to pay. Greg says, Danilo, more like no Dilo. I'm telling you, that's how it's looking right now, people. I'm telling you. Salman said, Palmeiras pump out great talent, to be fair. Jesus was there too. Yeah, listen, sometimes it's good to take a chance. M. Barron said, bring him to the carpet. His YouTube vids are looking good. Deal no is the new shout. No Delio. Last season it's Daily Dusan, now it's Daily Danilo. Listen, anybody apart from Yuri Tielemans, I'm just sick of speaking about that guy. Danilo No is the new one, people. Danilo No. I just hate it when Arsenal move like this. I would have liked to have seen certainty with Arsenal, you know. We've done these deals before under Arsene Wenger. And listen, a lot of people saying he's a very good player. So I'm not going to say that, you know, this guy isn't good. He could come to Arsenal and be a revelation. But you just like to feel like there is a definite plan in place. Why were Arsenal so comfortable going into this season with pretty much the same midfield we had last season when we know that wasn't enough due to the fact that Thomas Partey is injury prone? So I just don't get it. Darren said, I'm still in bits from yesterday's stream regarding the car park, and I cannot pronounce his name. Yeah, Mudryk, who was doing no-look penalties in the car park. Well, we're going to talk about him shortly anyway, but listen, some people weren't happy with the banter. I thought it was pretty legit, to be honest. But Danilo, it looks as if this is the main guy. Apparently, he is very keen on the move to Arsenal, but Palmeiras are not interested at that price. Will we get him? I just don't know. You know, if you're going to go and get a guy from Brazil, you should at least make sure that the deal is there to be done. It looks as if they don't want to sell him. Let's move on, people. Let's move on from Danilo. Deal or no deal? It looks like with Danilo at the moment, and it looks more like no Danilo at the moment on his way to Arsenal. So we're going for unknowns and not getting them by the look of it, which isn't great. Let's go to the guy who listen, no disrespect, it was a bit of fun, but yeah, I bantered the situation a bit yesterday. Fabrizio has said Arsenal have not opened talks with Shakhtar for Mikhailo Mudryk, as revealed here on Monday. Arsenal have followed Mudryk and had contacts on the player's side, but there's no bid or any advanced negotiations. Brentford want him, but talks with Shakhtar are really complicated. It looks as if Brentford have got ahead of us in the queue for Mudryk. Now, is that a good thing or bad thing? I don't know if he was the answer anyway. But if Arsenal were interested in getting him, we're not the favourites now. It's believed that Brentford have made an offer of 30 million euros, and they are now the favourites to get a deal done for him. So, you know, maybe it'll come back to bite me that I was bantering him, and maybe he goes to Brentford and looks like a world beater, and I'll regret what I was saying about his car park penalties. But anyway, it looks as if he could be on his way to Brentford, despite the fact apparently the player wants to come to Arsenal. It looks as if Brentford are the favourites, and apparently they have made an offer of around 30 million euros. So that deal doesn't look like it's going to happen. And another one bites the dust, as they say, people. It's an interesting situation, isn't it? You know, I don't get it, but we'll have to see. We're going to be waiting a lot tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming 3 times tomorrow. I really hope it's not a complete waste of time, that is for sure, because at the moment, I feel like not a lot is going to happen tomorrow, apart from frustration and the PTSD of old coming back. So we'll have to see on that one, people. We'll have to see, but Mudryk not on his way. Arsenal in the mud, apparently. Arsenal in the Mudryk. Christian said we have to get these points early because we will fade without a quality midfield depth. Games are won in the middle of the pitch. We lose when we get dominated there. I hear you on that. Balali said, why is every club in the league buying our targets? Listen, we've got to get these targets in, you know, get them done. I just think at the moment, I think at the start of the season, we started the transfer window brilliantly. We got players in that we know are going to improve this team. You know, your Zinchenko's, your Gabriel Jesus. They're definitely going to improve the standard at Arsenal Football Club. I just feel like now we're looking at players that could be coming in and bit part players. And are they better than what we've got? Do they improve us? You know, I think we should be going out there and buying quality that is proven that we know, you know, would definitely improve us. And players like Mudryk and Danilo, we're not too sure. For me, as I said before, I'd love to see a Zaha or a Neto. I'd love to see maybe a Ruben Neves or a Tielemans come in, somebody like that. I still think Arsenal should have signed another striker. You know, anything happens to Gabriel Jesus, I think we're in big trouble. But let's hope we can wrap him in cotton wool. Can we get 2K likes before this show ends this evening, people? Big game for Arsenal. There's already 1,900 of you in the chat. Really appreciate your support. And yeah, looking forward to another entertaining stream, and hopefully we go 3-point collecting as usual, people. It wouldn't be a transfer show without talking about you know, the man himself, Yuri Tielemans. Ram Kumar said, just do 1 stream tomorrow, not worth doing 3. It might not be, but I hope I'm wrong. Sky Sports reporting that Arsenal retain an interest in the Leicester midfielder Yuri Tielemans, but have made no fresh bid. Leicester would be prepared to sell him on deadline day if a buyer was prepared to meet their £25 million valuation. Now, I've said many times, I'm not the biggest fan of Yuri Tielemans, but I would take him. And I'm sorry, but in a market what lacks value, £25 million is incredible business for Youri Tielemans. I've got to be honest. In this market, players from the Championship are going for more than that. So it's a no-brainer. It's an absolute. Even if Arsenal are not fully convinced by him, you get Youri Tielemans for £25 million. It's an absolute no-brainer to get that deal done. But are they going to get it done? Do they even want him anymore? I don't know. Why have they waited so long to get the deal done in the first place? 25 million for Tielemans is a no-brainer. 24 million and a pound, Josh says. Clement said, Arsenal retain interest in Tielemans, but no bid reported. Is it going to be one of them, last minute? Are they going to make a last minute dash for him? I'm just not sure. Like I said, when I was in America, spoke to a member of staff at Arsenal, and he told me that this deal was ready to be done. And so if they don't buy him tomorrow, why did they not want him? Have they taken the cheap option? Are they going to try and get him for free next summer? But there could be a big queue. Kyle said 25 million is an absolute steal. Runjan said Tielemans is not coming. Khalid said Yanam Villa is being monitored. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. Marshall, Big C, you're a goat of these YouTube streets. Massive fan of the content. Love from New York. I appreciate that, brother. Oz said, I think Arsenal would prefer getting Tielemans in January. Staff member was capping. You could be right. Big C waited for Isaac all day last deadline day. Oh, man. And Granite Xhaka said, damn, Curtis, I'll be missing the game. Arteta passed me the light bulb in the dressing room and I've burnt my hand. The light bulb's back, eh? The light bulb is back. Will Arsenal sign Youri Tielemans after, a whole 6-7 weeks of being linked with him? Will they actually get the deal done and get him into the club? It would make sense, but if it makes sense, Arsenal probably won't do it, people. A couple more bits of transfer news before we start rounding up. Obviously, Arsenal are looking, it seems, for a midfielder. And one of them could be a player who we're playing against tonight. He said Aston Villa are hoping to convince Douglas Luiz to stay at the club by offering him a new contract. Luiz's current deal will expire next summer. Clubs including Arsenal, Chelsea and Atletico Madrid are all weighing up his situation ahead of deadline day on Thursday. Douglas Luiz, who his stock, I would say, has gone downhill over the last year. I don't think he had a great season last year. And, yeah, I mean, again, I would take him because of the zone we're in right now. And I think there is a little bit of desperation at this stage. He wouldn't be my ideal player, but maybe we could take a chance on him. Would you take Douglas Luiz from Aston Villa? Interestingly enough, people, Douglas Luiz has been dropped from the team. He played on the weekend for Villa and he is on the bench tonight for Aston Villa. Could this indicate a move away? Or is it just coincidental? They lost at the weekend. He played. He didn't play well. And they've maybe decided to just give him a rest. Aston Villa, of course, playing Manchester City on the weekend. Steven Gerrard, a defeat tonight and a defeat on the weekend could be the end of his job, to be honest. So we'll have to see what happens with that one. Douglas Luiz on the bench for Aston Villa. We are starving, Reams. I can't lie. We're looking at any midfielder around right now. Shaq said he's going Atletico. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me if he went over there. I don't think he's been that great in the Prem in the last year. Arsenal in talks to sign Schweinsteiger. Farhan said, big up Big C in the C unit. Shout out my favourite YouTuber. I'm back. Big up your damn self, bro. Did anybody see Wilfried Zaha last night? Again, another man of the match performance. Another fantastic goal. A stat up here, Wilfried Zaha's last 5 Premier League games, a goal against Manchester United, nothing against Arsenal, a goal against Liverpool, 2 against Villa, and 1 against Brentford. A man in form. You know me, people. I've said it many times. And again, the Daily Mail saying that Wilfried Zaha could leave before the deadline day shuts. He's still being linked with a move to Chelsea and Arsenal. Arsenal apparently are looking at wingers. Chelsea are considering him if they don't get a deal done for Aubameyang. Would you take Wilfried Zaha? You know me, people. I'm Wilfried Zaha FC. he's on fire at the moment. And as I said, he comes into this team, he makes an instant impact. Yeah, he's 29, so what? United just paid, 70 million for Casemiro. Casemiro's, 30, 31? I don't see the big problem with a player being 29. I really don't. And I think Zaha is an absolute no-brainer. Apparently 35 to 40 million to get Zaha in. Curtis, did you see Zaha post-match interview? He looked fuming. He's thinking, I've just put a man-of-match performance in, scored. These men have conceded and messed the game up. I'm telling you, he's willing to leave. Marcel, the window shuts tomorrow evening. Salman said, I like Zaha now. I want Zaha after the interview the other day. Karas said Zaha is peaking right now. Best time to buy him. I think this is the best Zaha has been in his whole career, because Zaha, for me at times, and I've met him personally and spoke to him a number of times, I felt before there was a lot of quality with not enough end product. You know, a lot of seasons where he's scoring 5-6 goals, and I'm like, someone of your talent should not be getting 5 or 6 goals. 14 league goals last year, and I think he's about to have his best ever season. I think he's already got 4 or 5 goals. So, yeah, for me, no brainer. But will Arsenal do it? I doubt it very much, people. So, Wilfried Zaha, still being linked with a move to Arsenal. Who will Arsenal sign tomorrow, people? Now, one player has left Arsenal for sure. Fofty has gone, people. And Fofty, Ainsley Maitland-Niles. This deal is official now. This was a tweet from Fabrizio around 2 hours ago. It has now been announced. Southampton are closing in on Ainsley Maitland-Niles. It's set to be completed on loan with a buy option. Arsenal extended the 1-year option to extend his contract. His contract would have ended next year. They extended it to 2024, meaning he now has 2 years left. It's a loan with an option to buy. He's completed his medical. The deal has been announced now. Good luck to Fofty, man. Real shame for him, because I always thought he had talent, but seemed to be really wanting to be a centre midfielder. And listen, all I would say, I'm saying this now, people, because we're in a positive spirit right now with Arsenal. Everything's good. Everything's free-flowing. You need to explain to me, if Arsenal don't sign a centre midfielder tomorrow, why they let Ainsley Maitland-Niles go on loan, because he is a midfield option. And why would you allow a midfielder to leave on loan if you weren't bringing another one in? That, for me, makes absolutely no sense, because, like Raul's saying here, Sambi, Xhaka, Elneny, and I mean, that's the only 3. You ain't getting top 4 with that if Thomas Partey is not fit on a regular basis. So we'll have to see. But listen, good luck to Ainsley. Like AT7 said, his wife has had a baby as well, so congrats. New club added to his family. Hope he does great at Southampton. I really do. And listen, it's one of them. And listen, Gunnar Graham, I agree, he's not much better. But you need options. We're short of numbers right now. You got to think today, we're playing Sambi and Xhaka in the midfield. We don't have a midfielder on the bench. And let me show you the bench, people. Let me show you the bench. And listen, it doesn't make great reading. I got to be honest, people. This is the Arsenal bench tonight. Bear in mind, you can make 5 subs. Turner, Cedric, Tomiyasu, Holding, Matt Smith, who's a young player. Fabio Vieira still hasn't played a minute for us yet. Smith Rowe, Marquinhos, who is now on the bench with Pepe going, and Eddie Nketiah. Now, I'm sorry, people. That bench is not very good. You know, I'm just keeping it 100. You know me, people. I'm not gonna dress a situation up. That bench is not very good, right? We got Manchester United at the weekend. We're gonna have much bigger tests over the next few weeks. If you're chasing a game, how many players can you really look at on that bench and go, you know what? He can change the game if you bring him on. I think Smith Rowe's capable of changing a game. I would like to think that Fabio Vieira has got something. Marquinhos a bit of a wild card. We don't know. Eddie, for me, yeah, he can get you a goal every now and then. And then the rest are young players and defenders. There ain't enough there. There's not enough there at all. You know, you got to add 2 players to this squad tomorrow. I know Zinchenko's out. I know Thomas Partey's out. If those 2 were starting, you put Sambi on the bench. Tierney's maybe on the bench. Those 2 are still not going to win you that many games coming off the bench. So we've got to get more. And I agree with you, Chris. I want to see what Fabio Vieira is about today. He's been on the bench the last 2 games and hasn't even come on. So important game for him tonight. That is for sure if he comes on. 12 minutes till kickoff. Let's talk about Aston Villa. Aston Villa in terrible form at the moment, but I look at them as a bit of a wounded animal. It's always dangerous. Sometimes a wounded animal continues to get, battered, and we beat Villa that are out of form and they don't do anything. On the other hand, they come fighting back. I think Steven Gerrard will be sitting in his office saying, listen, if this week goes horribly wrong, he could be collecting his P45 by the end of this week. If he gets beaten by us and Manchester City hammer them at the weekend, even though they wouldn't expect to win any of them games, he's going to be desperate for a performance out of this team. And we need to be careful. Let's not just think that because Villa are out of form that we roll them over. Let's be honest, John McGinn is a good midfielder. Leon Bailey is good. Buendia hasn't been amazing, but we know he's got talent. And Ollie Watkins is a solid Premier League striker. There are dangers there that we're going to have to contend with. And we're not at full strength in midfield. If I was playing centre midfield for Aston Villa tonight, I'd be looking at Arsenal's midfield and thinking, there's not a great deal to worry about there. If I'm being totally honest. So we'll have to see about that. So we've just had a bit of confirmation online. Apparently it's been confirmed by Fabrizio. Arsenal are not going in for Mudryk. I know we spoke about it earlier, but apparently it's been confirmed. Mudryk will not join Arsenal this transfer window. And apparently there was never any conversations or negotiations with Shakhtar, and Mudryk will not join Arsenal. I mean, listen, I'm going to try and put transfers out of my mind until tomorrow. Another one that's interesting, people, is Cody Gakpo. This is a guy that was being linked with club after club at the start of summer. It was said that PSV wanted about 40 to 50 million pounds for him. Now, due to the fact that PSV didn't qualify for the Champions League, they lost to Rangers. They're obviously in our Champions League group. They rejected a 21 million pound offer from Southampton. It's believed now they would take as little as 25 million for Cody Gakpo. Now, again, got to be honest, what I've seen of him, I was never totally convinced by him either. But would you take a risk on Gakpo at just 25 million? It's interesting that, Gakpo and Tielemans would cost you about 50 million pounds, which, maybe would represent good business. I don't know. Let's see. Kempo said, sure, I'm a Liverpool fan. I have to say, we used to beat you badly, but now your team is a little trouble right now, and I'm happy because we missed the Arsenal team. Yeah, listen, we've we know we've gone downhill over the past few years, especially against the big teams. We've really struggled. I would like to think that we're in some sort of rebuild, but hey, time will tell when we play those teams. Big up, bro. Ziggy said Villa going to dominate the midfield with McGinn. I'm worried. I mean, let's be honest. Let's keep it a buck. Villa have a better midfield than we've got today. Kamara, who was very highly rated this summer from Marseille. And Ramsey is a very good young player. And McGinn is a good player as well. And Buendia's playing in the 10. Their midfield's better than ours. And even on the Aston Villa bench, I mean, they've got Douglas Luiz and Coutinho on the bench. Let me show you their bench, people. Honestly, Villa have got better players on the bench than we've got in some areas anyway. Maybe not all over, but Olsen, Chambers, former Arsenal player, Augustinson, Ashley Young. I mean, all right, the whole bench isn't great, I can't lie. But Douglas Luiz, I mean, all the best pronouncing this name. Irogbenam, Coutinho, Archer, and Ings. I mean, Douglas Luiz, Coutinho, Danny Ings are definitely three good options to bring off the bench. I would say Danny Ings is better than Nketiah as a striker. I would say Coutinho is better than, well, I don't know, I haven't seen Vieira. And Douglas Luiz would start in the midfield that we've got out today. So, no, some people saying stop the cap. I don't think so. They've got a better midfield starting than we've got today, in my opinion. And listen, I'd love to be bringing Coutinho and Douglas Luiz off the bench compared to some of the players we might bring on. Clement said our midfield is shocking compared to Aston Vill's midfield. I don't know whether that was spell check doing you, but it works for me anyway. Aston Villa. Midfield is the engine of the team. 100%. 100% people. And as I said, as a manager, you have to hope for the best, be prepared for the worst. And the worst case scenario is that Thomas Partey gets injured and he's out for a long time. Now, can you trust this midfield? I don't think so. You know, if Gabriel Jesus gets injured, can you rely purely on Eddie Nketiah for a long period of time? I don't think so. We actually don't have another striker outside of Jesus and Eddie Nketiah. You would have to maybe play Martinelli up top or something like that, which is crazy. When you consider the fact we're in Europe as well, we should have another striker. Andy Illingworth said, big up Curtis watching from the Hard Rock Hotel Tenerife. Come on, Arsenal. This would be massive. Big up yourself, bro. If you're on holiday there, I'll be having a great time. Lovely weather over there. And yeah, man, let's hope we go 3-point collecting. Gent said, you're too negative, man. This is the best squad we've had in years. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. We've got a good team at the moment. If you said team, we could have had a debate. But when you're telling me squad, I think you could be going on the naughty step for 3 minutes, Gent next door, because, yeah, I disagree with that. So I'll see you in 3 minutes. Consider your actions and come back when you've had a think about what you've said. Listen, we got a good team. No doubt about that. I agree with anybody. We got a good team right now. Squad. Have you seen that bench I just brought up on the screen, my brother? Best squad in years. Nah, man, I'll see you in 3 minutes. Do you know what I mean? Talk to me in 3 minutes, then we'll have a conversation, man. That ain't our best squad in years. But listen, 6 minutes till kickoff. Let's focus on the game. We've had a good chat about transfers. I'll try not to focus on them too much. Let's think about tomorrow when it comes. Let's make sure we win this game tonight, people. Stay top of the league. Other teams have got trickier games tonight, so there'll be a possibility of points dropped. I'll try and keep you updated on scores. If you find out scores, throw them in the comments. Arsenal, top of the league. And obviously playing against Aston Villa. Now, just looking at the other fixtures, Manchester City play Nottingham Forest. You would expect them to win. Tottenham go to West Ham. That could be a tricky one for them. Lucas Paqueta just been signed. Liverpool host Newcastle tonight as well. Manchester United play Leicester away tomorrow. So imperative that we win this game and get ourselves back to the top. I think I predicted 3-1. Now, I've got to be honest, I predicted 3-1 before I knew that Thomas Partey and Zinchenko were not available. So I think... Do I downgrade it to 2-1? Billy's coming for me as well. Billy! Let's have a chat with Billy. Billy said if Haaland gets injured, they have Julian Alvarez. What are you talking about? Cheers, Billy, mate. I'm just going to have a sip of my Vimto before I reply to you. Good evening, Bill. Good evening. My response to you, Bill, would be this. I just want to inform you, Bill, that Manchester City won the title last year playing no striker. So they don't particularly need a striker that much, Billy. In fact, if we look at the Premier League table last season, Bill, 99 goals without an out-and-out striker. A lot of the time, Gabriel Jesus played wide, Bill. So having Haaland, one of the best strikers in world football, and Julian Alvarez, a young hotshot from South America, I don't think it's quite the same as Arsenal, Bill. So, cheers, mate. Have a good evening. Appreciate you tuning in. And, yeah, Bill. Cheers, mate. Billy. Silly Billy. Silly Billy, people. But cheers, Bill. Yeah, City have only got Haaland and Alvarez. You know what I mean? But listen, it's quality. Billy Gilmore. I like it. I don't avoid them comments, people. We'll have a conversation. No worries. Yeah, they've only got Haaland, one of the best strikers in the world, and Alvarez. Yeah, they're having a nightmare over there. But hey, 99 goals last season for Man City. They're obviously desperate for a striker. Cheers, Bill. 13 goals in 4 games with Haaland. But anyway, we move. Silly Billy. Anyway, we move. DJ Sweet said, I understand how it looks, but let's all try to keep it positive no matter what till the end. The players we got out there might just surprise us all tonight. Forget the transfer talk. Transfer's done now. Transfer's done until the end of the show. We focus on the game. It's vibes. Let's get the business done, you know? And win the game. No bad vibes. Let's win. We've got enough quality on the pitch to win this game. Let's make sure we're top of the league by the end of this evening. That's all that matters, let's be totally honest. The game is on BT Sport 4, for those of you asking what channel it's on, people. There's about 3 different games on BT tonight. Andy Illingworth said, thanks, Curtis. Badly needed holiday, bro, for Cruise. I really appreciate that, bro. Thank you very much. Been Tenerife before. Lovely weather over there as well. So enjoy yourself, and I appreciate that. Roman said, I effing love this channel. Big up Big C and the C unit. Hey, we move, people. Listen, I don't even mind people calling me out. It's good banter, man. Billy, some people saying I misunderstood you, Billy, man. I hope not. If I have, that's it's harsh. Yeah, I treated him like Billy Mitchell there, not Phil or Grant. He got. But I thought he was drawing for me there. So, Bill, if I've done you dirty there, my sincerest apologies. But if I didn't, oh, here we go. So here we go. Billy. Oh, I'm the silly Billy. He said, someone said City don't have a Haaland replacement. I'm not talking to you, see, Billy. Billy, no, 3-minute timeout for me. Jeez, the game's about to kick off. I got all distracted here. Billy, my apologies. I've been the silly Billy there, so my apologies. I take it back. We're underway, people. The game's kicked off. It's all going mad. People, give me your score predictions in the comments. The game is underway. I'm sticking by the 3-1 victory for Arsenal. And let me know what you think the score's going to be. Billy, I was a bit silly. I should take a 3-minute timeout. It's just the stream will be a mess. But we move, people. We're underway, people. Chris Sutton is commentating, so I'm delighted that I will not have this commentary turned up very loud. Latte's going 1-1. Where's that nerve coming from? Oh, Jesus been clattered already after 30 seconds. LS said timeout for me. I know. Billy Shaw, sorry, apologies. Reckless Child's going for... What are you going for? It's flown off. 3-0. Mr. Messi, 3-2. You owe Billy a super chat. I do. Billy, I owe you definitely owe you a $5 as an apology. Adrian saying 2-1 to Arsenal. Wasim said drive in. I'll keep you updated, bro. Chris going for 1-1. A few of you not confident. Saka 2-1. Jesus and Saka. 3-0 says Robbo. Jesus madness. Will says 2-1. Kamani 2-1. Abby's going 1-1. My channel says 4-0. KG 1-0 or 2-1 said Cliffo. Carlo, big up brother, said 3-0. Uzi said 4-0. Jesus hat-trick. Can't see it being as easy as that, but I really love if it was. Jensen says 2-0. Garda 2-1. Ziggy 4-1. Wilbo said 4-3. Stand up if you hate Tottenham. Why not? It makes sense. Little family podcast says 2-1. And Farb said 5-0 Arsenal from the past. Oz says 2-1. Free kick to Arsenal, people. Free kick to Arsenal. Jermaine said Curtis has been hilarious. Hey, I try, bro. I try and lift the spirits. I Am King says 3-0. Ball whipped in by Martinelli. Doesn't beat the first defender. Here's Odegaard. How will he perform under the lights, people? No sunshine for him tonight. So will we get Solar Guard, or will he be back to Gibraltar Guard settings, people? Let's see. Buenos Aires Goon, I hope you're well, bro. Hope everything's all right. Said 2-0 to the Arsenal. And Chris Sutton, almost as annoying as Robbie Savage, 3-0, said Trist. I don't know why a lot of these... why do a lot of these pundits really dislike Arsenal? I don't get it, but here's what it is. I think it's the Vavavoom. I think a lot of these guys, when we were Vavavoom FC under Wenger, I don't think they knew how to cope with us as a club. And I think a lot of these old timers, they really hate on us. Lunar God, hopefully, the moonlight. Don't blame it on sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on a good time. Blame it on the old air. Oh, here come Villa. Ramsey. Oh, chance for Buendia. Shoots, goes over the bar. First chance of the game falls to Aston Villa. I think it was Gabriel then. Long hoof in the air. Watkins, Gabriel misses the header. Good football by Bailey. Ramsey with a reverse pass. Poor defending there by Gabriel. Misses the header and then misses the clearance as well. And a shot by Buendia goes over the bar. We got to be careful, people. Have to be careful. That is for sure. So, yeah, man. Benito said, I'm going to lose it if we don't sign a midfielder. In your honest opinion, will we sign someone? I think we might get one tomorrow. I think we need 2 or 3, but at a push, I think we get one. If we don't get one tomorrow, I'm having a meltdown. But anyway, let's focus on that tomorrow. Here's Gabriel Martinelli, left-hand side, whips the ball into the back post. No one's at the back post, and it goes out for a goal kick. Groggy Rocky's asking for a link. Obviously, I can't click it on the screen, bro, as you know. But if someone wants to share it, throw it in there. For those of you looking, I'm sure somebody will throw one in. It is on BT Sport 4 for anybody that is looking. Please, can you show us the match? I would if I could, Wisdom. But unfortunately, the rules stop you from doing that. Have you seen Arsenal's FIFA 23 ratings? They are horrendous. I will try and get them up at half-time, actually. I saw a picture of it at half-time. I saw a picture of it, earlier on. I'll show it at half-time. It didn't do Arsenal any favours. Westcliff said, man's sipping from a mug with his face on. Hey, why not? Hey, why not? Don't mug yourself off, people. Don't mug yourself off. Asphalt going for 1-1. I think this is going to be a tough game tonight. I've got to be honest. I did predict 3-1, but that was before I knew that Zinchenko and Partey were out. I think it could be more like a 2-1 if I'm being honest. Paqueta's on the bench for West Ham. I try and keep people updated with the scores as well. Any goals that come in, if you see any scores, throw them in the comments, people. 2 other games kicked off at 7:30. Bournemouth, Wolves, Man City, Forest. And then at 7:45, it's West Ham, Tottenham. And at 8 o'clock, Liverpool, Newcastle. Arsenal on the ball. Xhaka is not even 80 rated. I'm not surprised. He's probably got like 41 pace. This is Bunjo said, support yourself, Curtis. That's rule number 1. Believe in yourself. Yeah. Listen, I agree. You have to believe in yourself. Given away by Saliba. Here come Aston Villa, right-hand side. Leon Bailey up against Kieran Tierney. Cuts back onto his left foot. Does quite well there, Tierney. Villa keep possession. They've started quite bright. How will this Lokonga and Xhaka pivot get going? Is Leon Bailey again. Yardman settings. Is appealing for a penalty there. They're appealing for handball, Villa. Nothing given. Will they do a VAR check next time the ball goes out? Tierney gives it away. We've started sloppy, people. Leon Bailey ball over the top. Overhits it. And it goes straight through to Aaron Ramsdale. Fab confirmed we won't sign Mudryk this window. Yeah, I saw that one. Here's Bukayo Saka, right-hand side. Positive run into the area. He's being pulled down. Oh, surely. His shirt went... Ref, come on! I mean, he went down in stages there. Arsenal appealing for a penalty. Villa were appealing at the other end. We need the ball to go out. I need a VAR check. Here's Watkins up against Gabriel. I'm sure he got sent off one time playing against Watkins. Here is Gabriel. The ball goes out for a throw-in to Villa. Saka is going crazy for the penalty. You could see that Ramsey was pulling his shirt, but just for the fact he doesn't go on the floor, the penalty isn't given. Now, we are getting a VAR check, people. We are getting a VAR check. It's a blatant foul. It's a blatant foul. The shirt's being pulled. He pulls his arm back. He's pulling the shirt. I mean, Mings doesn't do a lot. I think it's the first guy, Ramsey. He pulls his shirt. I think Saka, Mings does pull him. I don't think we're going to get given that. Nah, they haven't given it. He went down in installments, you know, like Klarna. Layaway business. So penalty wasn't given. Here's Sambi Lokonga. We need a big game from him. Good ball out wide. Kieran Tierney. Down the left-hand side. We need a better performance from him. Wasn't bad the other day. But we need more. Xhaka with the ping out wide looking for Saka. Not a great ball. Saka wins the head up, but it goes out for a goal kick pretty average pass from Xhaka there. Saka is still appealing to the linesman. Why was he not given a penalty? E. Ross said that's a stone-cold penalty. You have to be kidding me. You know what it's like nowadays, people? If you get fouled and, you know, go down straight away, they'll give it. If you don't and you try and stay on your feet, they almost punish you for trying to stay on your feet, which is crazy in football. I can't lie, because that probably was a foul there. Steven Gerrard, the Villa manager. Yeah, of course. He could be on his way out with a couple of defeats this week. Manchester City at the weekend and Arsenal tonight. So it could be 2 more L's, but we haven't started the game great. But here's Martinelli, left-hand side, up against Ramsey, goes past him, drives at Matty Cash. They've got 2 on him straight away. Good defending there from Jacob Ramsey, who I've got to admit is a player that I like. Good young player. Martinelli does well, wins the ball back. Come on, you Gunners. Unparalysed mindset. Are Arsenal dark horses for the title? I genuinely, listen, I would love to agree with you. I just don't think we have enough quality in the squad. We've got a good team, but no, not for me. I don't think... You look at Manchester City. Manchester City have got De Bruyne on the bench tonight. Haaland starts. De Bruyne's on the bench. Mahrez on the bench. They've got bags and bags of quality that we just don't have. Laporte's still not even in the squad. I just don't think we're at that level yet. For me, we're 1 or 2 years and big transfer windows away from getting to that level. The question for me is, how many world-class players do Arsenal have? I think Arsenal need to get 1 or 2 world-class players. Or 1 or 2 of our players need to become world-class. Then we could get there. Can we get 2,000 likes, people? Oh, half a chance there. Odegaard with a brilliant quick free kick. Great run from Jesus. What a touch. Drills it straight at Emi. It goes out for a corner. Emi Martinez, of course, will be desperate to put in a good performance against Arsenal. Former Arsenal player. In swinging corner, Saka. We did score from a corner in our last game. Saka whips it into the far post. Header across. Gabriel, can he get there? It's hooked in the air. Comes out Martinelli, hits the volley. It's still up in the air. Gabriel heads it back in. It's like head tennis. Comes out to Xhaka. Xhaka. Oh, should have found Jesus there. Saliba clips into the box. Gabriel. Yo! Shots deflected and goes wide. Goes for a corner. Come on! Come on, you Gunners. Gabriel with a lovely little chest down there. It was like head tennis. Xhaka won it. It nearly got Jesus in. Saliba whips it back into the area. Great little touch by Gabriel. Volleys it. It's deflected and goes just wide. Here's Saka, edge of the area. Shot's blocked. Oh, comes back out. Gabriel tries to shoot. Gabriel again. Right foot. Saved by Emi Martinez. Come on! Come on, Arsenal! Gabriel is our main attacking threat at the moment. Emi makes 2 saves. And the 2 saves, to be fair, were straight at him. But good bit of pressure from Arsenal. We got to put Villa under pressure. This is a team that is lacking confidence, that has dropped a lot of points. Gerrard's under pressure. We have to, put them under pressure if we're going to win this game. Jonathan Amp, we big up, bro. He said, these men are here to play football. Arsenal either need to start diving all over the place or rough these men up. I can see a Xhaka red card. Let's hope not, bro. Here's Leon Bailey up against Tierney. He twists and turns. Tierney's defended well there. He's blocked the cross, but it's still in the air. Sambi Lokonga, header's not great. Doesn't get it out of the area. Bailey again, right-hand side. They're trying to stop him. They know he wants to go onto that left foot. Come on, Arsenal. We had a good bit of pressure there, but Villa, you can tell, do have a little bit of attacking threat. That is for sure. They do have something going forward. Forced back to the halfway line. Tyrone Mings dinks it out wide to Luca Digne, who is a very good left back, I've got to be honest. Surprised he ended up at Villa when Everton lost him. Oh my days! Horror tackle on Martinelli. This could be a red card. Jacob Ramsey gets a yellow, ref. That is a potential leg breaker. Manchester City lead 1-0, by the way. Haaland, who else has given them the lead? Foden with the assist. Let him off. Let him off. Doesn't look as bad when I see the replay. Studs are up. He does catch him on the top of the foot. Villa are a very physical team, man. Steven Gerrard, innit? He's not going to have a soft team. It's borderline. For me, that's kind of an orange card. It's like kind of between a yellow, probably worse than a yellow, but not as bad as a red, if I'm honest. The studs are up a little bit, but he wins the ball, the follow-through, catches him on the top of the foot. I would probably say that's a yellow if I'm being totally honest. But a bad tackle. What you got to do now, people, is be clever. This Ramsey, who I actually think is a very good young player, he's obviously, you know, full of energy, didn't play the other day, wants to prove a point. Next time he puts in any kind of tackle, roll around the floor, get around the referee and get him sent off. Play the game, people. Unfortunately, this is how Premier League football goes. Peter Walton said he was lucky. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised they didn't check it. Here is Martinelli. Luckily, he's all right. He looks lively. Ball over the top, looking for Jesus over, hits it slightly. One thing I would say, people, about Jesus the last couple of games is I don't think we've created enough chances for him. I feel like he's doing loads of running all over the place. I want to see him get closer to the penalty area and near the goal. And I want to see him having more chances. Xhaka there gives it away, goes out for a throw-in after a little bit of decent football. Patrick said, Curtis, rather listening to you commentating than watching the match. Listen, if you're watching it on BT Sport, people, they got Chris Sutton commentating. I mean, if that ain't worth muting your TV, I don't know what is. He is horrendous to listen to. Big up my brother Fran in the chat. Men's game is back. Get up and mix it. Ah, Fran, here we go. Fran's on that lower league thing. Oh, Gabriel Jesus in the area. Saved by Emi Martinez. Falls again. Odegaard, it's blocked. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's blocked on the line. Arsenal, how have they not scored? They're appealing for handball, and it looks as if it's gone out for a corner. Jesus crossed it. It was blocked by Emi Martinez. Then confusion in the defence came out to Odegaard. Great pressing by Odegaard and Jesus. Odegaard, little ball into Jesus. Look how he shrugs off Mings, crosses it. Martinez saves it. It then falls loose. Odegaard, first shot's blocked, second one's blocked. How does it not go in? Ah, dear. Corner to Arsenal, should be 1-0 up. Saka in swinging corner. Whips it in, headed away at the near post, comes back out to Saka. And McGinn wins it. Is that a foul? Referee says no. They're going to try and hit us on the break. Leon Bailey. Here's McGinn. Goes long. This is dangerous. This is dangerous, people. Watkins up against Sambi. Long ball. Fran, let me know as well if you're available after. Drop me a message in the comments or send me a message on WhatsApp if you want to come on afterwards. Let me know, brother. McGinn falls over there. Jesus is fouled and a free kick to Arsenal. And again, is this Ramsey again? Get round the referee. Come on. Is that Ramsey? No, it's not, is it? No, it's Konza, I think. I thought it was. Get round him again. But anyway. Kamara. Yeah, we should be 1-0 up. I can't lie, people. We need that goal. But good pressing. We didn't start great, but definitely the last 5-10 minutes we've looked a lot better and we've had the better chances. I think this Villa team, you've got to score and their heads will drop. Haaland for Manchester City, as we said a few minutes ago. Listen, they're going to beat Forest by a number of goals tonight, I would imagine. Saka, good run. Plays a 1-2 with Odegaard, a little bit too far in front of him. Mings kicks it out for a throw-in. Come on, Arsenal. Come on. Let's get that first goal, and I think Villa will lose confidence. Here's Ben White at right back. Fair play to him, because I did not think he would be in this team long. At right back, Sambi, good ball out wide with his left foot to Martinelli. Tierney on the overlap. Tierney, left-footed cross, whips it in. Mings heads it away. One thing I will say about Tyrone Mings, he is a monster in the air. So high crosses to him with Jesus up against him could be the one thing that could be difficult. Fran said he's out, just listening to you. I appreciate it, brother. We'll get a show sorted out and maybe get you on tomorrow. We'll do something for deadline day if you want. Let me know. But I'll speak to you tomorrow. Family Podcast said we need to be more clinical in the final third. This is what it's all about, you know. Said if he's back, he'll come back on. West Ham asking to have a man sent off. Villa, you mean? Villa. Calm down. Villa. Similar kit, though. Mr. SJE, we keep up this pressure. It's only a matter of time. I hope so. I really hope so. But we need that goal. Here's Leon Bailey for Villa. One thing I will say about Villa, they do have attacking players that are threatening. So we do have to be careful. Here's Ramsey, who's on a yellow card. If he makes another challenge, definitely need to be asking questions of the ref. John McGinn, who's the captain this year for Villa. Gerrard took the armband off Mings as he felt Mings was struggling to deal with the pressure of being skipper. So he gave it to John McGinn. And as I said, people, they've got Coutinho on the bench. Ings on the bench. Good tackle there by Martinelli, who started the game really well. Martinelli, lovely run. He's got to play it. Oh, it's a fantastic tackle by Kamara. Should have played it a bit sooner. Good tackle, Sambi Lokonga. Good tackle. And Ben White does well to keep it in. That's better from Sambi, man. Fran said, get up against Mings, he will get a red card. Get the ball on the floor, move him around, he'll struggle. High crosses in the air and you turn it into like a lower league game. He's going to love that. I think he's 6'3", 6'4", Tyrone Mings, a big guy. Mings was minging, he said. Here's Gabriel Jesus. Finds Gabriel Martinelli out wide to Odegaard. Need him to get on the ball and run this game like he did the other day. It was fantastic the other day. I want to see Jesus in the box more. Ball over the top by Sambi Lokonga. Good ball. Ben White has a heavy touch. Odegaard, Arsenal probing. Finds Sambi. Sambi's made a good start to the game. One thing I used to say with him, oh my days, Tierney, what is that? Kicks it straight out for a throw-in. Is Tierney feeling the pressure a little bit? You know, we've all been, you know, waxing lyrical about Zinchenko and how good he is on the ball. Maybe Tierney's thinking, you know, I'm under pressure now. With a bad pass there, but not to worry, not to worry. Throw into Aston Villa, down by their own corner flag. Yeah, it was a bad one from Tierney, but listen, it happens. It happens. We'll let him off. And that should be an Arsenal throw. Yep, Arsenal throw. That guy D said, I'm 6'4" and have the turning cycle of Tyrone Mings. He's definitely not the sharpest, that is for sure. Villa don't look bad, though. You know, you wouldn't look at this Villa team and think, you know, lost 3 out of 4 games. Lost to Bournemouth. They've definitely got something, and at some stage there was going to be a recovery. And you know Gerrard, listen, a lot of people saying he's one of the favourites as next manager to get sacked, and he's got Arsenal and Man City this week. He's definitely going to get some sort of reaction out of this team. SPH Lopez said, Nuno is doing good at Olympique Marseille. He's doing well. The thing is, he's playing wing-back, so he doesn't have to defend as much. And he is good going forward. He's got 3 goals in 4 games. Here's Martin Odegaard in the penalty area up against Kamara. This Kamara looks strong, by the way. I know a lot of clubs were looking at him at Marseille. Yeah, Alexis Sanchez scored 2 at the weekend, playing up front for Marseille. And obviously, Tavares doing well in the wing-back position. And obviously with Guendouzi in the middle as well. Waiting for Curtis. Yeah, of course. Hey, that's the second one. We've already done one. Balogun scored again for Rem. Is it Rem or Rhymes? I think someone said it was Rem or something. But yeah, they won 4-2. They had a man sent off. Balogun again. I think that's Balogun's 3rd or 4th goal. So that loan looks very good for him. The French league seems to be a good league for players to go and develop because it's a very physical league, the French league. And I think it does get you at least physically prepared for the Premier League. I would say the French league's one of the most physical outside of the Premier League in Europe. I mean, you've seen Neymar over there. They've kicked his ankles to pieces over there. So, yeah, they don't mess around over there in France. Odegaard, lovely ball into Granit Xhaka. Does well there. Muscles. Ramsey gets the ball out wide. Martinelli whips it in. Saka, unbelievable miss. Unbelievable miss at the back post. Bukayo Saka, fantastic play there from Xhaka and Martinelli. Saka, he doesn't wrap his foot around it. Great play by Xhaka, dashes him to the floor. Get off me. Great ball to Martinelli. He drives. There you go, Saka. Right foot, 6 yards out, corner of the air. It's an open goal. Oh, it's a terrible one. Terrible miss. It can happen. I know they are missable, but you shouldn't miss them at that level. And you can tell by Arteta's reaction, he's not happy. It's basically an open goal, people, and a player of his quality, you would expect to score it. Manchester City are now 2-0 up against Forest. Do I need to tell you who scored? It's that man again. You know, Erling, what's his celebration? Erling Haaland, or he does that one, don't he? Erling Haaland, monster machine. He's going to win the Golden Boot. He'll get another hat-trick tonight, probably. Said at the start of the season, you know, he could potentially break the record in the Premier League. To play up front for Man City, if you're a decent finisher, you've got good movement, you'll score hatfuls. So, yeah, Haaland. I'm assuming everyone's got Haaland in their FPL team, because if you haven't, you're missing out, that is for sure. But let's concentrate on Arsenal. We need a goal. We've been the better team, but we haven't scored yet. Sambi with a good header there. Ben White clips it forward. Zaha wouldn't have missed that. Yeah, it's interesting that. I was having this debate yesterday. Somebody was saying... No, who was I saying? I was saying that if we sign Zaha... he's probably better than Saka at this current moment. Ceiling's maybe not higher than him because he's 29, might not get too much better. But at this moment, I think he's better than him. But anyway, we'll save that for another day. Saka, I think finishing is something he's definitely got to add to his game and get a little bit better. I think Lokonga started the game quite well, Samir. Keeping the ball well, keeping it simple, but he does look forward. I think Martinelli's been our best player so far. Here's Tierney, finds Martinelli. Gets the ball to Odegaard. He's looking for movement, needs movement. He's got it. Great ball out wide. Xhaka, left-hand side, whips it in, deflected. Emi Martinez collects it. Fran said Haaland ain't playing. Listen, like man are saying, Ivan Drago, people, he's come here like a robot. You know, I must break you. He's come here to just bag goals, people. He ain't playing. You know, 23 minutes, another goal. He'll get a hat-trick. Probably end up with 4 goals tonight. 3-4 goals against Forest. And here we go. Watkins muscles Saliba off the ball. This is dangerous. Cuts inside Gabriel. Too easy. Xhaka does really well there. We were in trouble. Odegaard finds Sambi. Keep the ball. Gets it out wide to Ben White. Overhits it a little bit, but keeps it in. Sakazet. Hey, Alfred, appreciate the super chat. He said literally could have taken a touch. Thing is, back post there. I think most people would hit that first time. He's got it, the target. It's an open goal. Man are calling him Sakazet. That like, I don't... You lot are brutal, you know. You're brutal. I don't want to start going down this route. I said the other day, let's not be too harsh on Saka. He's a young player. He's been player of the year 2 years in a row. I don't want to start slandering him. But we know, like, if we got to be honest, at the same time, he hasn't started this season very well. 5 games in. Well, let's keep it 100. Saka hasn't looked great this season so far. But as I said, you got no competition for him. You know, who are you taking him off for? You've got rid of Pepe. Reece Nelson's not good enough and he's injured. They don't want to buy a winger. So, you know, we're forced to just leave him in the team no matter how bad he's playing. Man's calling him Timo Saka, you know. Nah, see what I mean? Nah, I'm trying to stay out of this, you know, because I'll get comments after. Oh, you've got an agenda against Saka. I'm actually defending the guy, so I'm not falling for it. Tierney whips it in, it's blocked. But yeah, the banter, you know me, I've got a wicked sense of humour, so they do make me laugh, them ones. Here come Aston Villa on the break. They're dangerous. They're dangerous on the break. Here's Buendia. Who can forget the famous Buendia stream? Ball down the sides, Gabriel up against Matty Cash. Buendia shoots left foot straight at Ramsdale. Fran said, if I'm back, I'll come on. I'm watching it on the phone. Yeah, man, no worries, bro. Nimbo, Haaland's got 8 goals already. I always used to say as a striker, if you get 8 goals, if you get 10 goals by Christmas, you're well on your way. As a Premier League, in terms of Premier League goals, 10 goals by Christmas, 20 by the end of the season. Here's Martinelli outside of the foot cross and it's blocked and goes out for a corner, John McGinn. If you've got 10 goals by Christmas, I think you're having a good season because you would think, right, halfway through, I get 20 by the end. This brother's got 8 goals. It's the 31st of August. He could have 10 goals by tonight, people, if that game goes the way it's looking like. So This guy could have 20 league goals by Christmas. He ain't playing no games, people, I'm telling you. Apparently, Timo Werner scored 3 goals yesterday. Bundesliga tax, eh? Corner to Arsenal. Come on, Saka. At least get an assist from the corner. That'll get you out of the criticism they're giving you. Saka, in-swinging corner, near post. And I think that was headed over by Gabriel. He's saying it's another corner. Yeah, it is another corner. It's blocked. Alfred, thank you for the super chat. He said, truth is, Saka needs to play on his stronger foot. He scored a lot of goals on that left foot and can cross right away without cutting back. So you think he's better on the left wing? Interesting. Maybe he needs a change, but Martinelli's looking good tonight. Really good. Big up Alfred, as always, with the support. Big up Broads in the chat. Saka, in-swinging corner, flicked on at the near post, and it was a poor corner. Odegaard with the block. Villa try and hit us on the break. Sambi Lokonga does well. Saka finds Saliba. Sambi Lokonga, who's started the game pretty well, to be fair, and Arsenal keep possession. Yeah, Haaland is beast mode, man. What I love about Haaland, you know, he's like a throwback. He's like an old, typical big number 9 striker. There's Gabriel Jesus in the area. He's tackled there. They were looking for a penalty, but I do think Konza won the ball there. We need to get Jesus on the ball more in the penalty area. And Martinez collects it. Was it a foul? Nah, he makes contact with the ball. Man are calling him Sakaku. Like, no. Like, why are you doing this to the guy, man? You man was voting this guy player of the season. Now, Romelu Sakaku. Nah, we can't do this to the guy, man. Bakayo Sanogo. Nah, it's too much. Go easy on him, man. Go easy. He needs a goal. Here's Xhaka. Xhaka whips it in, deflected. Gabriel Jesus. Yeah! Gabriel Jesus! Come on! Gabby! Call him, people! Goal scorer for Arsenal, number 9, Gabriel Jesus. I told you, you need him in the penalty area. Granit Xhaka gets down the left-hand side, whips in the cross. It's deflected, falls to Jesus, left foot, poacher, bang. Back of the net. Is he onside? A couple of Villa players were appealing for offside. Please don't be off. Xhaka was on. Good ball. Whips it in. Nah, he's miles on. Emi Martinez will be disappointed with that. Hey, call me, people. Call me. Gabriel Jesus definitely needed the goal. Good play, Martinelli. Xhaka. Martinez will be disappointed there. He should. Yeah, man, heard Cruz screaming in the background. Yeah, man. Listen, we have to celebrate. Gabriel Jesus with the goal, people. Arsenal 1, Aston Villa 0. We've been the better team, and he needed that goal. I told you, he has to get in the penalty area more. Emi Martinez, brown envelopes, possibly, people. Shambolic goalkeeping from that cross. And thank you very much. Arsenal 1-0. Can Jesus... great press in there. And he needed that. He definitely needed that. Come on. Gabriel Jesus with the goal. And we're underway, people. Little gift from Emmy. Brown envelopes. I always say it. I can't help it. Here we go, people. Arsenal lead 1-0. The nerves can be settled. Can Jesus get a hat-trick? 1-0 to the Gunners. Now, Peter, relax. Don't. He's had 5-6 average seasons, Granit Xhaka. He looks... Listen, what I will say about Granit Xhaka, right? I always say things as I see them. Granit Xhaka, yeah, you know me, people. I'm not Granit Xhaka FC, that is for sure. In this new role, which we're calling the Gundogan role, where we freed him up and allowed him to attack a lot more, he looks a lot better. That's the biggest compliment I can give him. Fantastic ball there from Tierney into Gabriel Jesus. Looks for Martinelli. Martinelli was offside. Yeah, in that advanced role, he looks a lot better. Facts. He looks a lot better because when you're getting the ball off the back four, if you make a mistake, it's probably going to be costly, right? Because you're so close to your own goal. when you're getting the ball on the edge of their penalty area, you lose the ball, you got lots of protection behind you and it doesn't cost you as much. But nah, man. Samir said, why do you shout like you're the stadium announcer? Samir, breaking news. I am the stadium announcer. That's why, people. I'm trying to create the Emirates on YouTube for you, Samir. So, just join in with me and feel the energy, you'll get there. Ash said, would you take Griezmann? He wouldn't be at the top of my list because I don't know where we would play him. But the situation we're in right now, if I ain't got no money and you offer me £5, I'm in no position to turn it down. And right now, Antoine Griezmann is £5 when you haven't got no money. So yes, I would take Antoine Griezmann on loan. I wouldn't want to sign him and give him I think he's on 480 grand a week. So I'd take him on loan. Why not? I wouldn't want him on a permanent on them crazy wages though. Tierney has been solid. He has. After kicking that one out, he's been a lot better. J Dime said, fair play to Xhaka, best I've seen him play at Arsenal. I agree. Looks so much better in this role, but can he do that against City? Can he do that against Liverpool? Can he, you know what I mean? That's going to be the question. Here's Martinelli, who I actually think's been excellent tonight as well. Into Jesus. Hey, Salsa ball is here, people. It's favela season. Hey, Xhaka. What it... I mean, granted, I mean, what? Oh, J Dime, can we have a conversation, mate? He just booted the ball at a man's neck. Man said, fair play to Xhaka, best I've ever seen him play. He just had a shot as a pass, just whacked someone in the Adam's apple, mate. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, we move. We let him off. Can he do it against Stoke? Griezmann in Arsenal is going to be awkward when he meets Tomiyasu. What, did something happen? I didn't realise that. I didn't realise it was that. He isn't coming anyway. Tane said, have faith, Big C. Listen, I've always got the faith. I've always got the faith. Big C, do you like the Saliba song? Yeah, man, why not? It's vibes, innit? If it's vibes, then we move, Yeah, I like that. I just want him to sign the new contract. That's all I'm interested in. Love your reaction when we score. Come on, man. You have to celebrate. We've been through enough pain. Oh, Gabriel heads out for a throw. Surely he could have headed that back to the goalkeeper. Neck ball. Yeah, man. I mean, Arteta ball. Did he tell him to pass to his neck? Steven Gerrard and Gary McAllister on the bench. Two former midfield dons at Liverpool. You know what? They might have to come on the way they're playing. Look, Gerrard, I think he's putting his shin pads on. Gerrard, mate, I'm telling you, he's probably still got more techers than most of these players. Probably can't run. That's the only thing. Villa don't look great now. I think that goal has taken a bit of impetus out of their attack. Second goal might finish them off completely. Gerrard knows the P45 is being typed up. That's why, he might be out of work. They've got Man City at the weekend, and the way Haaland's playing, Haaland against Tyrone Mings, you know how that's going to end up, don't you? So here's Luca Digne for Villa. We do still have to be mindful. Headed back by Gabriel, excellent header, and collected by Ramsdale. I do feel a lot more relaxed now we got that first goal. I can't lie. I want the second, the third, the fourth, and then we're cooking people then. Curtis, when you score, you have to celebrate. Richard Keys has entered the chat. Hey, bun them, man, there. Richard Keys, Simon Jordan, all them, man. Bun them, man. Listen, I always tell people, we are not a team that is loved by the media because we were a bit different, I kind of feel like I said, when Arsene Wenger became, let's just say it for what it is, right? Let's say it for what it is. This is English football, and in England, they're traditionalists. They love Man United, Liverpool, all them teams, right? Arsene Wenger came in, foreign manager at a big club. They didn't like that, right? He bought loads of foreign players. Remember, I think we were one of the first teams ever in England to field 11 non-English players. They didn't like that. He signed loads of black players. Let's just say it for what it is. They probably didn't like that either. So Arsenal were not the media lovey-doveys, mate. They love Man United, Alex Ferguson and all, and all of that. They love Liverpool. They don't love us. So when we celebrate, when we win, all these Simon Jordans, Graham Souness, they're all crying. I always say when they're hating on Arsenal, it means we're doing something right, people. There's been a long time where no one's even cared about Arsenal apart from Arsenal fans. The fact all these men are crying on TalkSport, on Sky and all that, that means something's going well. So I'm all for it. Make them keep crying over us. Odegaard tries to find Saka. There goes out for a goal kick. And listen, I'm saying it as it is, people. And that's what I believe. I could be wrong. Some people may say it, but that's what I believe. Arsenal are not media loved. I don't care. We don't need them to love us. We just need to... You know, we got our own fan base, our own community, and we handle business. Emmy nearly got pressed and nearly lost the ball. Emmy, listen, Emmy, you know, my brother, once a gooner, always a gooner. Short pass to Mings. Mings is minging, as they said. They didn't even show you it. The corner was taken. I tell you what, Saka's corners have not been great. And Odegaard fouls Watkins. He'll probably get a yellow card there on the counter-attack. But, yeah... He nearly got caught on the ball there, Emmy. Once a gooner, always a gooner. Breaking news, people. And, you know, it's like me saying the sky is blue, water is wet. Manchester City 3, Nottingham Forest 0. Do I need to tell you who scored? Is there any point me even saying his name anymore? But as I said, he's going to break records this year. And I said it in an early stream. This guy's going to win the Golden Boot and he's going to break records. That's back-to-back hat-tricks. That does not happen often, people. And what, 39 minutes gone in that game. And 39 minutes gone and he's got a hat-trick already. Haaland, 30-plus goals this season. 30-plus, he's a cheat code. He's definitely a cheat code, Haaland. He's a cheat code. Someone saying it's rubbish, Man U had Cole and York. They did, but I feel like even when they had Cole and York, they weren't the top boys. Even though they were their strikers, I feel like Beckham was bigger at Man United than Cole and York. You know, Van Nistelrooy and you know, I'm not saying other teams didn't have foreign players and black players, but we were just different. We had a foreign manager. We had loads of, so I think it is different. You know, Ferguson had the whole FA on lock anyway. Yeah, they need to ban Haaland. They need to ban him. It's not fair. You can't have Man City and then put Haaland in the team. It's just no one's got a chance. Arsenal need another goal, though. Jesus down injured, people. Kamara again. Oh, no, Kamara didn't get booked. But Jesus is down again. Was it Buendia? Buendia gives in the first one. Oof. Jeez, these man... Yo, Gerrard, man. Playing some horrible football. These man are so physical. Drago! I'm telling you. They need to ban him. They need to ban Haaland. It's too much. Free kick to Arsenal. It looks like... Jesus is all right. That guy D said Haaland, a 99 rated FIFA card. I'm telling you. Villa playing Brexit ball. Yep, just kick people. That's all it is. Steven Gerrard. Free kick to Arsenal. Can we get the second? Odegaard, in-swinging free kick. Whips into the back post. Saliba. Martinez punches it away and goes out for a throw-in to Arsenal. Gerrard's told them to play rugby. Basuma's starting for Spurs. Keep me up to date with that game, people. I'm hoping West Ham can do something against them. I really am. Jesus, oof. Every time Jesus gets tackled, I'm nervous because I'm like, listen, we can't afford to lose this guy. Haaland should be illegal. Yeah, man. Haaland, check him. Here come Villa, right-hand side, Matty Cash. Whipped in, chance, oh, deflected and Ramsdale collects. What I would say about this game, people, we've been the better team, but 1-0 is always risky. Good play there. Buendia into Ramsey, out wide to Matty Cash. Whipped it in low. And it was actually Lokonga who tried to clear it and collected by Ramsdale. I think Martinelli's had a very good first half. We just need to test the goalkeeper a little bit more. Up, down, left, right settings. I'm telling you, man. Cheat code. Paqueta apparently is on the bench for West Ham. Yeah, I think Sambi's had a good game. McLovin, the big Man City fan, he's in the chat. Obviously, he's saying Haaland. What do I say? There's nothing to say about him. He's a joke. He's a joke. He will overtake Mbappe if Man City win the Champions League, as they'll put him as the best young striker. I was always Mbappe ahead of Haaland. I think he's more entertaining to watch. He's won the World Cup, but the fact he's stayed in the French league, I think that'll put him behind. Ex-Kun said, rethink your mods. I'm being timed out for no reason. They'll likely time out for typing this comment. Now, mods, listen, we got good mods here. Hopefully, don't time people out unless they're being disrespectful or, you know what I mean? Just let it slide. We got a good community. I don't want people getting banned unless they're doing something that's totally out of order, So, Jonathan, do you think we'll sign another player? I think we'll get one. I think we'll get one tomorrow. Good play there. Odegaard. Oh, Jesus saved. Yeah. Oh, my God. How have we not scored? Oh, Tierney is Martinelli. They're tackling each other. Tierney saved by Martinez. How have we not scored? How have we not added a second goal there? How did Sambi Lokonga not score that? Ben White, little nutmeg pass. Great little dink from Odegaard into Jesus. Comes to great save. Look at Sambi. He falls over and misses the ball. Oh, it was Saka, sorry. He falls over. Jesus finds Tierney and his shot is blocked. Wow. How do we not score there? Mods stop being corrupt. Nah, listen. We got good mods here, but just, we don't want people getting blocked unless they... And that guy D has said, we only time out disrespectful people. Fair enough. We got good mods here, so I'm backing the mods. Sambi's had a decent game, though. And Tierney got better after that early mistake where he just whacked the ball out. We should have scored there. We should be 2-0 up. And you've got to finish them chances. Ryan said, Sakaka back at it. Sakaku back at it. Sambi Marato. Oh, my. No, it was Saka, to be fair. Sakaku. It's all mad people. What we got? 2 minutes added on, people. 2 minutes of time added on. It's still in the balance. We've been far better, but we need the second goal. Definitely a lot of intensity in the game. And I think a second goal will finish Villa off, to be honest. But 1-0, they're still in it. Here's Saka. He's fouled there, surely. Ref plays on. I think the free kick would have been better. Here's Odegaard, who's had a decent first half. Finds Jesus. Dumb, is it? To Tierney. You want him in the area there. Tierney crosses it. It's blocked. Throw into Arsenal. Sambi has looked decent, not been hiding from the ball like he did last season. Totally agree. He's got on the balls, played forward passes, couple of tackles. He's been decent. I think him and Jack have been decent. Good play there. Xhaka whips it in. Headed away. Can we get a second goal before half time? Sambi finds Ben White. Saka, who missed a great chance. And he's got to be careful here. He's got to be careful. Just keep the ball. Don't force it. It goes back to Gabriel. Haaland overtaking Kane's goals in the Premier League within 2 seasons. Nah, it might take him longer than that, but he's definitely on fire. Xhaka, right foot volley. Oh, what a save, Emi Martinez. Oh, my days. It was Martinelli. Sorry, I called it Granit Xhaka. I was thinking then, Granit Xhaka ain't volleying like that on his right foot. What a volley. I think Martinelli, it was Xhaka with the header, sorry. Honestly, Martinelli's been fantastic in this half. The Tekka's there. Volley just cuts across it. Oh, that's going top bins. Great save by Emi. One for the camera. Martinelli, I would have loved to have seen that gone in. Martinelli's been excellent first half. He really has. Corner to Arsenal. This will be the last attempt of the half. Can we get the second goal? Saka. Corners haven't been great in this first half. Can he finish off with a peach? Little flick-on header from Saliba at the near post. Ball whipped in. Headed away by Mings. Odegaard rescue it before the ref blows half-time, and he's blown half-time. There we go, people. Half-time whistle goes. Arsenal 1. Aston Villa 0. We've been much the better team. Gabriel Jesus with the goal. Emi Martinez, I think he'll be disappointed with the goal. It was deflected cross. I think he should have done better with it. While this game is going on, I'm going to turn over and watch one of the other games. I think Man City Forest is half time. I think the Tottenham game kicked off 15 minutes later. So we'll leave that on, and we'll all be West Ham for half time, people. I get the half time tweet ready. Let me know what you think. I think we were by far the better team. The tweet is good first half. Glad Jesus scored. Sambi and Xhaka, I think, have done well. Xhaka have done well. Really impressed with Martinelli. Really impressed with Martinelli. Saka needs a goal. There's the half time. Game's still in the balance, people, though. That's the only thing. No, I'm going to put we need another goal. There we go. There's the half time. What do you think of the game? TP said Lokonga has been class. Probably one of the best games he's played so far. And I was saying the other day when El Neni played, Sambi Lokonga cost £17 million. You gave us all this conversation about how this guy's got such a big reputation and how good you think he can be. Well, I think playing El Neni ahead of him doesn't show a lot of faith in him. So, personally, I think he should be playing ahead of El Neni. Now, I know El Neni's been injured for him to get in, but, you know, I think he's been very good. A lot of people said he didn't suit the number 6 role. Well, he's played it well today. I think he's had a really good game. He does look better than El Neni for me. 15 shots, 7 on target in the first half. Let's have a look at the stats, people, of the first half. Arsenal, 66% possession. 6 shots on target. Yeah, good performance. 7 corner kicks. Villa had no corners. 1 shot on target, 1 shot off. The danger is we haven't scored 2 yet. Stocktastic, you better relax. Man said Xhaka equals Iniesta 2014. I mean, oh man, we move on. Do you think if Emi stayed patient, he would have replaced Leno? I think so. He wanted first team football straight away. He'd waited long enough. I understand why he left. But he would have probably been Arsenal's first choice if he'd have stayed. Mr. Robbo said Pepe starts up top for Nice against former club Lille. Nice are losing 1-0. And he was criticised a little bit at the weekend for his lack of intensity in the game. Although the manager did say that he wasn't fully fit, so he understood. And obviously Marseille are playing at the moment as well. Nuno Tavares is playing in that one, so we'll keep you updated on that as well. In the Premier League, half-time scores, Man City beating Forest 3-0. Haaland hat-trick. Oh, Tottenham have scored. Tottenham have scored. I didn't even see the goal. Was it an own goal? Own goal. Kerr. Is it Kerr? I think his name is. The brother who was at PSG. Poor. Is Haaland? Nah, Kane's onside as well. Whips it across. Puts it into his own net. Damn. Anyway, forget about them. Playing like winners. Yeah, we look good. We look good. Sambi, been very good next to Xhaka. He's allowed Xhaka to get forward. And I'm turning this off. I don't even want to see them play if they're winning. I want to see Haaland's goals at half-time. Nocturnal Media said, Curtis, I need to see you in my office. That Saka miss, boy. Sambi having a good game. Yeah, I think he is having a very good game. Saka can't seem to find the back of the net. Pepe would have been killed. Imagine him missing them, you know. They'd be hammering him. Yeah, let me bring the scores up. Let me bring the scores up so people can see them. And don't forget, in fact, I better do this now before they get on to me. Don't forget, people, today's video, sponsored by OneFootball. QR code up there. just scan the QR code and get yourself involved. And they are sponsoring today's video. Link in the description. Make sure you go and download it, completely free. Transfer window closes tomorrow. If you're out and about, you need your notifications. Download OneFootball. It's free. It's top quality. Link in the description below. I'll leave the QR code up for the remainder of half time. And don't forget, if you haven't voted already, vote Curtis Shaw TV in the Football Content Awards. You know, we won it last year. We won't mind winning another one this year. More trophies than Harry Kane. So, yeah, links in the description below, people. 3 categories. It's all down there. Get involved if you don't mind supporting the channel. I'm just looking at Haaland's goals. First one, Foden whips it in, tapping at the near. Bro, man nearly forgot to say the sponsor team. They would have been fuming. Anyway, let me get the halftime scores up. As I'm just looking at Haaland's hat-trick. Just robot goals, aren't they, really? Here's the second one. Forest just giving the ball away on the edge of their own box. I don't know what they're thinking. Oh, tapping. He's just a machine, isn't he? He's just going to be a goal machine, really. I was hoping he scored one banger. I want to see his goals. Let me bring the scores up for today so you can see them. How many times can you vote? I think you can vote multiple times on multiple platforms. 3 tap-ins for Haaland. And he scored the third one from about a yard out. Here's your halftime scores, people. Let's zoom in, obviously. Man City beating Forest 3-0. Arsenal winning 1-0. What you got here? Liverpool Newcastle's just kicked off. That's 0-0. Tottenham beating West Ham 1-0. And Bournemouth Wolves is 0-0 at half-time. So, for your fantasy league scores, you need Haaland in your team. That's all you need. As long as Haaland's in your team, you're good to go. People want to see the FIFA ratings. Let me try and find that. I did see a picture of that earlier. Obviously, it's a leak, so there's no guarantee that they're exact. But a lot of the time with these leaks, they are fairly accurate. So let me try and find. I did see a picture of the Arsenal player ratings. Let me see if I can find it. FIFA Arsenal. Right, here we go. Let's have a look. Let me share screen. I've found it. So, listen, you ain't going to have many walkouts out of this Arsenal squad. That's all I've got to say. Our highest rated player, people, Thomas Partey, 84. Martin Odegaard, 84. And it just gets progressively worse. I remember playing FIFA. You know, I think Alexis Sanchez I think he was 89 at one stage. And Ozil was 88. We had some good players, man. And then Aubameyang ended up at about 88, I think. We ain't got any walkouts at all in this squad. Thomas Partey, 84. Odegaard, 84. Jesus, 83. Ramsdale upgraded to 82. Saka, 82. Tierney, 81. Gabriel, 81. Smith Rowe, 80. Saliba, 80. Ben White, 79. They are stinky ratings, man. Let me tell you, they are bad ratings on FIFA. Do you even want to see the next 2 pages? It gets worse. Tomiyasu, 79. Pepe and Xhaka and Bellerin and Zinchenko, 79. Martinelli, 78. They've done him dirty there. Fabio Vieira, 77. El Neni, 76. And it obviously gets even worse. Young players here. And Ketty are 73 rated. 71 shooting, 55 passing. Damn. What pace have they given Granit Xhaka? I was 49 pace. 49 pace for Xhaka and 56 for El Neni. Chuckle brother settings, people. You know, you could probably jog backwards quicker than that. But it is what it is. FIFA and Arsenal definitely doesn't go hand in hand. David M, thank you very much for becoming a member of the channel. Really appreciate it. As I said, member stream will be Friday or Saturday this week. We'll discuss the transfer window closing, our start to the season, and obviously looking ahead to Sunday, massive game against Manchester United. We'll have a preview for that as well, probably out on Friday. Whereas an American, how the hell is Turner a 77? What are you saying, Pilot? He should be higher or lower? I haven't seen much of him. Zoda Khan said Haaland 9 goals in 5 games. He is going to break records. I think he'll score again in the second half. He'll probably get a fourth. And he'll be on 10 goals probably by the end of tonight. He's a joke. I genuinely think he could score 40 goals this season if he stays fit. Like I said, they don't even have a penalty taker, so he'll probably take penalties as well. It's ridiculous. We are playing with freedom today, and we are looking really good on the counter-attack, said Morris. I agree. I think the main thing is we need the second goal. It's as simple as that. We need the second goal, and I think Villa will be gone. Trippier free kick saved against Liverpool. Haaland 20 goals by 10 matches. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. FPL hack Captain Haaland every week. Yeah, he'll score more hat-tricks. Hey, Lara. Hey, Turtis, big up the girls in Barcelona. Big up Laura and the girls in Barcelona causing carnage. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, man, they're probably drunk right now. Guna Colt, Xhaka has raised his value so much. Sell him now and get Tielemans and... Who's he on about? Oh, Milinkovic-Savic. Yeah, they're not going to drop 60 M's on deadline day on Milinkovic, but he's probably loving what he's seeing from Xhaka, so they ain't going to replace him. Karas said, one of our best first-half performances since Koeman took over, but we are unfortunate with the misses. We could quite easily be 2 or 3-0 up now. Oh, Pepe scored, apparently. Pepe just scored a penalty. He was always good at penalties, to be fair. He was very calm from the spot. Yeah, man, big him up. Pepe penalty for Nice. Hopefully boosts his confidence. And they're now winning 2-1 against his former club, Lille. Nico Pepe. Never sell Xhaka. Listen, don't get carried away, man. Don't get carried away. Show me these performances when we play City and Liverpool. Then I'll I'll give him real props. But he is playing well, but I'm not getting carried away. Big C, Bambi looking like Partey. Now, listen, they were calling him Bambi Lakonga because he was slipping all over the place. But the reality is, Sambi he's playing well today. I'll give him his props. Listen, I'm a reflection of the team. When a man plays well, he gets bigged up. When a man's all over the place, I'll say for what it is. You know them ones. When does Arteta lose the Koeman nickname? I said if he gets top 4, we give him his props. No more Koeman. But until I see Champions League football, then it's Mikel Koeman Arteta. We move people. Tehran's going for... Laurie said he's waffling. Nah. Big up, Laurie. We'll get him on after. Remember the front three of Laka, Pepe and Aubameyang? Everyone had big hopes for that. It never really clicked, did it? Because you had to push Aubameyang on the left to play Lacazette through the middle, and Lacazette was never better than Aubameyang. It just never worked. Pepe, people will say was a flop at Arsenal, unfortunately. We paid huge money for him. We never really got enough out of him consistently. So, yeah, he's always going to be known as a flop, I would say, at Arsenal, unfortunately. Justice said, please shout out Ben White. He's making that position his own. Listen, again, nothing but respect for him. Even at centre-back, I wasn't fully convinced by him. Never mind going at right-back. And he looks even better. He looks very good at right-back. And as I said, most people would have said that once Ben White gets challenged from Tomiyasu, he will lose that position. And he's made it his own. So big him up. Tomiyasu can't get back in the team. So, yeah, fair play to him. I see Isaac is starting up front for Newcastle. Let me just make sure the Arsenal game don't kick off while I'm watching other games. A second goal or a clean sheet, either will do. Yeah, listen, either one. You keep a clean sheet, you win the game. Simple as that. Shaheem said, voting done. Good luck. Really appreciate that. Thank you for your support. I think White would be a very good DM. Maybe. I'm not sure. Is he good enough on the ball when he's getting pressed by, top midfielders? Arsenal team back on the pitch for the second half. Big 45 minutes this for Arsenal, The next goal, I think, dictates this game. If Villa score 1-1, they're going to think they're back in it. If we get it, I think game over. The 12th man 86 said, big up Big C, prepare the community for a world of disappointment tomorrow. Listen, thank you for your super chat. I hope that you're wrong, obviously. I'm hoping beat Aston Villa, sign 2 players tomorrow, go and beat Man U on Sunday. Perfect week, but this is Arsenal. Things don't tend to run the way we expect them, you know. So we'll have to see. Big up 12th man with the super chat. Second half is underway, people. Second half is underway. And ball whipped in. Sambi does well. Chess it back to Ramsdale. Yasser said, hi, Curtis. Love your streams. The kids are nearly back to school. Yeah, man. 6 weeks holidays has gone quick. Krishal said 3 points. Don't care how they come. Agree, but I'd like to get them without being too nervous. You know, if we won the game 1-0, it's going to be nerve-wracking. I want to see 2-3, 4-0 and we're just calm, you know. 66 said, definitely a midfielder tomorrow. I hope so. The Waffler said, Big C, you good, strong mental health, love the content. Yeah, everything good, man. Appreciate you asking. Can't complain. Life is good. Appreciate your blessings and all of that. We move people. Cecil said, Fabio Vieira will be brought on. Curtis, watch this space. Johannesburg predictions. We need to see him. We paid 35 million for him. You know, it's not like we bought this guy for 2 or 3 million and we're going to wait months to see him play. We paid 35 million. That means he should have an influence on this team moving forward. So I want to see Fabio Vieira come on. So I hope he does come on. I really hope so. Make sure you like the video if you haven't already, people. Nearly 3,000 of you in the chat. Amazing support. We're at 1,000 likes. We're at 1,000 likes by half time. So we're on point to be hitting that 2,000 or more even. Can we hit 2,500, 3,000? Why not? J Dime, Curtis, can you imagine if we sign Zaha? Different. It's different. He just gives us that unpredictable thing that we don't quite have. Kurt, my bro, why does my membership fail every month? Always subscribe on platinum level, but set up again every month. I do not know, bro. I'll have to check. Appreciate your support, though, Robert. Hope you're well. Rennie said Saka should be subbed off. Peter said, what was Cruz's prediction? He predicted 2-0. He predicted 2-0 to Arsenal, so I'll take that. I hope he's right. Saliba gives Watkins a pull back there, and it's a foul. Got to be careful. Got to be careful here. Watkins, you know, big, strong guy. And yellow card for Saliba. First booking of the season. Cormac said, did you see Zaha last night? Is the guy in the form of his life? Definitely. It's the best Zaha I've seen. Because he's delivering end product. Before, he always used to rip up fullbacks. Wasn't always scoring. Now, he's banging goals in. So, yeah. Free kick to Aston Villa. Luca Digne whips it into the back post. We got to be careful. We do have to be careful. Villa do have an attacking threat. And they do have the likes of Coutinho and Danny Ings on the bench as well. Douglas Luiz, who we've been linked with. Ramsdale on the ball. Finds Granit Xhaka. Odegaard. Can we hit them on the break? I still think Villa are not great in defence. Saka with a good ball into Jesus in the penalty area. Needs support. Finds Saka. Tries to go onto his left foot and he's tackled. It's really not happening for Saka at the moment. If we're in this position with 20 minutes to go, you might have to give Marquinhos a chance. It is not happening for him, man. And listen, this is not me writing off Saka. Saka is a fantastic player with huge potential. He's been vital for us in the last 2 years. You've still got to be a strong enough manager, in my opinion, to acknowledge when it's not quite happening for a player. Maybe Saka needs a break. Maybe you need to move him onto the left. You know, I don't know, but he shouldn't be guaranteed a start all the time. Oh, Xhaka won the ball there. But the referee says high foot, and it's a free kick to Aston Villa on the edge of their own penalty area. Robbo said Saka is too predictable. He's like Robben, just Robben could get away with it. There are a lot of left-footed players that play right wing that are very predictable. Let's face it, even Messi was predictable. He wants to get onto his left foot. But you've got to do it in a way that makes it so difficult to get on. Like, even though you know he's going to go on the left foot, you still can't stop him getting on the left foot. I think Saka's got to be a bit more unpredictable with it and maybe a little bit sharper with his movement sometimes. Manchester City 4, Nottingham Forest 0. Unbelievably, Haaland hasn't scored the goal. Cancelo scored. Bernardo Silva with the assist. So 4-0 to Man City. Could be a long night for Nottingham Forest, man. 4-0 down after 51 minutes. Why are people saying red card in the chat? There's no red card. No problem. No one's been sent off. A few people were saying red card Odegaard. No red card, people. Yeah, give Marquinhos a chance, man. Give him a chance. Why not? Jesus was down on the floor there. Aston Villa player was down as well. Jesus gets up. Get at him. I actually love Jesus, you know. What a player. Xhaka. Great ball out to Martinelli. Oh! Oh! Corner to Arsenal. Good play there. Scooped it over the defender's head. Martinelli looking for Jesus. They've got a nice connection there, man. Martinelli and Jesus. Great ball by Xhaka. He's definitely playing the best football of his Arsenal career. There's no doubt about that. Liverpool are losing to Newcastle at home. Alexander Isak with the goal on his debut. A player that we were linked with for the whole of last January. We were stalking the cars online. He scored on his debut. 70 million euros, 60 million pound they've bought him for. And Liverpool losing at home to Newcastle. It is the first half there because they kicked off early. Corner to Arsenal, taken short. Here's Saka on his right foot, shots blocked. Nothing seems to be going right for Saka at the moment. Good play there. Looking for Jesus. Tyrone Mings leans on him. That's the one thing you don't want to do, really, is go shoulder to shoulder with Jesus. McLovin is loving life, man. You know, their rivals, Liverpool, having a very slow start to the season, and they're losing again. Isaac with the goal. DVLA website, they were finding out his tax and registration and all sorts. Apparently Trent made a mistake. I got Trent in my dream team as well, so that doesn't help. Liverpool really struggling this season apart from that 9-0 win. Yeah, not looking good. Another team that probably need to go into the window tomorrow. Aston Villa on the ball. Let's concentrate on us. While it's only 1-0, I'm nervous, you know. That's weird, isn't it? Arsenal. Now I've just realised why everybody was saying that. Arsenal notifications sent out a notification saying Odegaard red card when the man hasn't been sent off. That's crazy. What's going off with him? I just realised, I was thinking, why is everyone in the comments putting Odegaard red card? I just looked at my phone and it said Odegaard red card from Arsenal. But I can assure you, everyone, he's still on the pitch. In fact, he just overhit a pass that went out of play, so he definitely hasn't been sent off. Music Promotion said he won't substitute Saka. He's afraid he won't renew his contract. These are the kind of things that happen, man. You know, when a player, you're trying to convince him to sign a deal, you don't want to take him off. He's got too much power at the moment, I would say. As somebody just said in the comments, PSG are leading 1-0. Neymar scored again. He's in fantastic form. Here's Gabriel Jesus. That has got to be a foul. He's pulling his shirt off. Fantastic play by Jesus. Konza gets a yellow card. They tried to take it quick. But brilliant play from Jesus there. Bouncing ball. Got on the wrong side of Konza. Konza tried to use his muscle. Pulled him back. And it's a free kick to Arsenal. About 25-30 yards out. Left of centre. Will suit a right footer. One thing I would say with Arsenal, we don't necessarily have a free kick specialist. TK, I agree with you. Selling Mane was a big mistake. I agree. I think they should have kept him. He's a game changer. But we'll have to see. Could be a great year for Arsenal to get top 4. Liverpool look shaky. Chelsea lost last night. Tottenham don't look amazing. Apart from City, it looks wide open. Sharif said, hey, Curtis, quality content. As always, would you play Zinchenko and Partey in midfield? I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing how he does in midfield, but at the moment, probably not. I think he gets back in at left-back, although Tierney has looked very good today. Free kick. Gabriel Martinelli, 25 yards out. The wall's set up. Martinez in goal. He's had a fantastic game, Martinelli. I would love him to bend this in the top corner. Martinelli and Odegaard standing over the ball. Interesting that Arsenal have their own wall next to the Villa wall. This is a new thing that a lot of teams do now. It's in order to block the goalkeeper from being able to see the ball when the ball's being hit. So the ball His Odegaard takes it, and it's tipped wide by Martinez. I'm really surprised he took that. It didn't look like it was going in anyway. The angle really suited the right footer more. They tried to go with Odegaard, bending it away, and Martinez tips it out for a corner. Broad said 400 grand a week on Salah instead of Mane. I don't even think Mane wanted as much as that. I think they could have got him for less. Corner to Arsenal. Saka. Delivery needs to improve. Corners in the first half weren't great. In swinger. 10 minutes gone in the second half. It's a high cross. It's a poor cross. And Martinez collects it. He's slipping all over the floor. Relax yourself, bro. Nothing wrong with you, man. You're a former gunner. Him and Jesus. We know that Argentina and Brazil, there's no love lost. But I don't know what he's complaining about. He's telling Jesus to go away. What happened? I don't even know what happened. But I'm sure we'll see on the replay. Saka needs a rest. Yeah, listen. Who do you take him off for? Like I said, do you give Marquinhos a chance? Let's see what happened there. He had the ball. He put Jesus. He put him in a little headlock. Jesus was trying to block Martinez from kicking the ball. He puts him in a headlock and then just slides on the floor. Apparently, he was being booed in the first half, Emmy. So no love lost with the Arsenal fans, that is for sure. It's turning into a real battle with Villa. Yes, yeah, man. Make them know. We can mix it if we have to as well. Here we go. Quick throw. Xhaka finds Odegaard. Villa look like they just want to 2-foot someone for some reason. McGinn, long ball over the top. We got to be careful. Saliba against Watkins. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. You're on a yellow card. Don't do anything stupid. Watkins does well. Turns. Saliba forces him backwards, though. Yeah, will we see Vieira in this second half? Will we see it? Make sure you keep us updated in the comments, people, with the scores from the other games. I've got them on my phone, but I ain't looking. Too much ball whipped in for Villa, headed away by Gabriel. While it's 1-0, it's nerve-wracking. That's all I can say, people. We need the second goal. 57 minutes gone. Villa on the ball. Arsenal lead 1-0. John McGinn, Villa captain. Villa still feel like they're in it. Like I said, they've got Ings, Coutinho, Douglas Luiz on the bench. So they do have quality to bring on. Saka needs an overlap more than a rest. That's a good point. It's a good point. He's got a right back that is a natural centre back, so he doesn't overlap him. When you have an overlapping right back and you play right wing, he will give you space because he'll pull away a defender. That might leave you one-on-one with a defender. And he doesn't have that with Ben White. Doesn't overlap in the same way. Here come Villa. Matty Cash dinks it to the back post. Ben White can't reach it. Ball whipped in. Saliba heads it away. Villa starting to put us under pressure. Terrible first touch by Luca Digne, and it goes out for a throw-in. We got to be careful here. Crowd chanting Ramsdale is better than you. Is that what they're saying? Arsenal fans don't like Martinez, do they? I think because he left and he said so much about Arsenal when he left. They think he was a little bit sour. So John Burrell said, this channel, I love it. Hey, big up, man. Great community. And yeah, man. And you've made it a great channel, all of you. Fraser said, Curtis, I'm loving Ben White's performances, but do you think White not being an actual right back, playing right behind Saka, is affecting him? Yeah, like possibly. As we were saying, I think he could do with an attacking fullback who makes overlapping runs, and it would probably give him more space and allow him to isolate fullbacks. So, but when he's playing like this, you might have to take him off. You got to be a brave manager. What, Saka? Oh, yeah, you've been star boy for 2 years. Listen, Saka will find his form this season. I've got no doubt about that. He needs a goal, needs a penalty, a tap in, anything. But while he's not playing as well, sometimes you've got to pull a player off and say, listen, don't worry, just didn't happen tonight. We got Man United at the weekend. Get yourself prepared for that. I think constantly just playing him 90 minutes, no matter how he's playing, it can be detrimental to him because it's telling him that it doesn't matter how bad you play, I'm not going to take you off. So, and I don't think that's good for a young player. I think a young player always has to feel like he has to earn his place. I would bring on Vieira for Saka. I mean, people saying he can play on the right. Like Ish said, yeah, no competition for him, which isn't good. Great touch there by Watkins. Finds Leon Bailey on the right-hand side. They've got a 2-on-1. See, look at Matty Cash here. Matty Cash has just overlapped, pulled Kieran Tierney out of the way, which then allows Bailey to go 1-on-1 with Xhaka. Now, Saka doesn't get that run from Ben White because Ben White isn't a natural right-back. Saka on the ball. Jesus makes the run. He does well there, Saka. Odegaard, this could be a chance. Lovely little dink out to Martinelli. Great touch. Xhaka has a heavy touch. And we get caught. We had a good attack on there. And we lose the ball. 30 minutes to go, people. Jake said, how long till the subs? I mean, who does he bring on? That's the interesting thing. Does he really trust a lot of these players? Ideally, you want to bring Fabio Vieira on in a game where we've pretty much won. And you know, there's less pressure on him to perform, rather than a game where it's, you know, it's very tight and one mistake could almost cost you. So we'll have to see. Ramsdale man of the match so far, says Stella. I would say, I don't know. Yeah, Callum Chambers on their bench. I don't know. I would say man of the match. I think Sambi's done well. I think Xhaka's done well. I think Jesus been lively. Tierney's been better. Ben White. A few of them. I'm not sure yet who I would give man of the match to. Isaac has scored, who we were stalking, and had only scored 3 goals last season, I know. And yet he goes to Anfield and bags on his debut. He only got his visa this afternoon. So it just shows. Long ball by Tierney. That's a proper have it. You know, just volley in the air. Martinelli's been fantastic. That's not a foul. Hassles Matty Cash off the ball. Chance. Drives into the area. Gabriel Martinelli. Oh, I think he had one touch too many there. Gets past him. I think the cross is ready. He has one more touch and allows the defender to block it. I love Martinelli, though. Look at him. He's on you. Matty Cash, get off. Look, he drives. Doesn't even think about it. I'm at you. Goes past him. Cross it. Has that extra touch for me there. I love the running from him. And he's a constant threat. Konza's on a yellow card as well. So obviously there's a possibility of him being sent off. Nelly is like Alexis. Yeah, just needs that more end product. 10 corners for Arsenal, none for Villa. Martinelli, in-swinger. Not great either. Goes all the way across and it goes over the crossbar. Jesus, is it a corner? Corner's given. Martinelli whips it in. Oh, Martinez collects it. That was a chance. Sometimes them corners, I mean, that wasn't a great corner. Sometimes they end up being good corners, you know. They bounce at the near post. Second one there. If only Saliba could have just flicked that on. Martinez was out of his goal a little bit there, but he did collect it. I think Gabriel Martinelli has been fantastic in this game. I really do. Every time he's got the ball, he's driven. He's looked dangerous, but he needs the goal. Here's Leon Bailey, Jamaican international, yardman settings. It's amazing. Bailey at one stage was being linked with like 70, 80 million pound moves when he was at Leverkusen, and yet Villa got him for around 32 million pounds. And as of yet, he hasn't really blown up the Premier League. He played left wing a lot of the time in Germany. He plays right wing in England. But he is a good player. We got to be careful here. Here's Watkins, right-hand side. He's offside. We're very lucky there that he was offside. Omar said, bring Lacazette back home. I know you're trolling here. Substitution. Tomiyasu coming on. Ben White coming off. That's an interesting one. Is there an injury there? He's had a pretty solid game. I wouldn't have really seen a reason to have taken him off. Maybe he's saving him for the weekend. I always try and get into the body language of how the player's coming off. Does he look injured? Not really. No, I think he's all right. He's applauding. Maybe just giving him a rest. We got Man United at the weekend. I always think it's a little bit interesting when you take a defender off. But I think deep down they know that Tomiyasu eventually will probably get Ben White out of this team just for the fact that he's a natural fullback. He probably will push forward. And like a lot of you are saying, I think Saka needs the overlap. This is what's interesting. They probably know that Saka's struggling, but rather than taking Saka off, they're probably going to try and give him a natural right back in order to get the overlap for him to make it a little bit easier for him. So let's see if Tomiyasu actually helps Bukayo Saka's performance. Credit to Ben White. I think Ben White's had another really good game. Looks solid there. And he's done well. I'm sure the substitutions in this game will be vital. You know, like I said, Odegaard gives it away there, though. Like I said, Villa have got Coutinho and Ings on the bench, and also Douglas Luiz. So, you know, bags of quality that they can bring on people. Saka needs to have Tommy. Pat said sign Zaha. Bring on Marquinhos for Sakazet. 5-0 to Manchester City now against Nottingham Forest. Alvarez scored his first goal. Very highly rated by Pep. I think he scored bags of goals last year in Argentina. And yeah, that's his first goal for the club. So I'm sure he'll be delighted. Forest just hanging on. A rude awakening for them at Man City. That's what the Prem's about, man. It's levels. But listen, Man City, they're head and shoulders above anyone else in the league. Dan said Tommy doesn't overlap, but he can move quick and push us higher up. Yeah, I always said that Arsenal, for me, should have signed an attacking fullback to challenge Tomiyasu. I think, listen, they don't see it as desperate. And look, now Arsenal sent out a notification. Has anyone else got a notification saying, correction, Odegaard, yellow card, 39th minute? Oh, thank you very much, mate. We were all having meltdowns thinking he'd been sent off. But, you know, it is what it is. Granit Xhaka on the ball. Let's concentrate on the game. Some people saying that's not Alvarez's first goal. I thought it was his first Prem goal. Could be wrong. Maybe he scored another one. I thought it was his first one in the Prem. Liverpool still losing 1-0. Here's Martinelli, left-hand side, up against Matty Cash. Been brilliant today, Martinelli, in my opinion. Him and Xhaka, good ball to... Just as I say, he's been brilliant. He kicks the ball out for a goal kick. Ash said Forest bought 20 new players and it is showing tonight. I don't think it matters if they bought 5, 10, 15 or 20. They were going to get slapped against Man City, I'm afraid. The damage is done now, Arsenal. Yeah, man. DV Big C, are you still mad we didn't sign Buendia? I may have overreacted slightly in that stream. At the time, I really wanted Buendia, but he hasn't really done much in the Prem, has he? Let's be real. Yeah, I thought so. His first goal in the Prem, he scored in the Community Shield. Yeah, that's what I meant. First Prem goal. Arsenal app is slower than Granit Mertesacker. They're telling us in the second half a man didn't get sent off. Odegaard down injured on the halfway line. He's been all right today, Odegaard. Not as good as the weekend, but still been decent. Apparently Sergio Dest is going to AC Milan on loan. You know what? While, Jesus, honestly, he gets tackled so much. Oof. Clattered there, Odegaard. This is the Prem, man. The Prem ain't for lightweights. I can't lie. John McGinn, you know them. Oof. That is a naughty tackle. I can't lie. That is a naughty tackle. Fabrizio Romano has said that Barcelona have rejected Chelsea's offer for Aubameyang. They offered 15 million plus Marcus Alonso. The deal has been rejected. So Aubameyang, as of yet, doesn't go to Chelsea. So we'll have to see what happens there. I'm sure they'll probably come back in with a bid tomorrow. We got 22 minutes to go here, people. That was a naughty tackle from McGinn. It was dark arts because as a manager, if you can do that tackle, even though it's horrible, and get away with it, I don't think Gerrard would mind him doing that, as horrible as it is. Is Martinelli? Oh, no. Saka, he was waiting for the run. He's kept it in. Come on, Saka. Get a penalty. Go on, Bukayo. Go on, Bukayo. Pass. Don't get desperate. Is Jesus in the area? Hey! Oh, he had too many players on him and Villa clear it. We haven't created much in this half. Pat said John McGunn. Yo, man's moving like a gun, mate, on it. Clamping his ankle. Here's Gabriel Martinelli. Into Jesus. Great hold-up play. Finds Kieran Tierney left-hand side. Arsenal appeal for handball. Nothing given. I got to be honest. This game feels a bit dangerous to me, people. Here's Leon Bailey. Right foot. Clips it looking for Watkins. Arsenal win the header. Can we break? We look a little bit leggy now. A little bit tired. We need that second goal. Odegaard. Saka makes the run. Right-hand side. One-on-one with Luca Digne. Finds Tomiyasu. Oh, the cross. rebounds off him and goes out for a goal kick. Needed to drill that across the area with a little bit more power. Saka did well there, a little reverse. It's not a great ball from Tomiyasu, really. He needs to go into that gap between the defender and the goalkeeper. Whip it across there with power to the back post. But we need another goal, you know. We need another goal. I am a little bit nervous. 20 minutes to go, people. All the other Premier League scores remain the same. Bournemouth 0, Wolves 0, Man City 5, Forest 0, West Ham 0, Tottenham 1, and Liverpool 0, Newcastle 1. That is probably the shock score at half-time. Alexander Isak with his first goal for Newcastle on his debut. Here at Arsenal, winning 1-0, been much the better team, but 1-0 is still nerve-wracking, people. We need to win this game. 20 minutes to go. Saka loses possession and just kind of walks off. For me, listen, I don't want to be too harsh on Saka. I think you've got to take him off. Doesn't look fully at it today, really doesn't. Here's Matty Cash against Tierney in the area, shoots, it's high and into the crowd for a goal kick. He should have definitely crossed from there. For me, yeah, like somebody said, look, play Smith Rowe on the right if you don't quite trust Marquinhos in a game like this. Martinelli's playing well, apart from that pass. But like somebody said earlier, because he hasn't signed the new deal yet, they probably won't take him off. Villa making changes. 2 Brazilians coming on. Douglas Luiz, who is being linked with a move to Arsenal at the moment. And Philippe Coutinho, who many, many times was linked with a move to Arsenal, but it never materialised. Listen, we know this isn't the majestic player that was at Liverpool, but Coutinho is still a talent. You know, if he gets space, edge of the box, he's a problem. Here's Saka up against Luca Digne. Come on. I mean, look, there he's giving the ball away. I'm trying my best here. I don't want to seem like I'm getting on to him. I'm saying it respectfully, people. For anybody not watching the game, Saka is not having a good game. Leon Bailey in the penalty area up against Tierney, shoots over. And it's like we got that all came from Saka on the edge of Villa's penalty area. Gave the ball away. They hit us on the counter-attack. Look at Leon Bailey here, look. Left-footed, but goes onto his right foot and gets the shot off. And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes Saka has to go and use that right foot because everybody's expecting him to just cut back, left foot, shoot. It's predictable. Got to do more. I love Saka. He's got a massive future ahead. He's one of our best players. I'm not saying he's not good enough. I'm saying today, like many games this season, he hasn't been that good. And you've got to be brave enough to take him off the pitch. It's as simple as that. He hasn't played well. Coutinho and Douglas Luiz come on. Bring Smith Rowe on. Play him on the right. Like, surely. That is actually a corner to Villa. Must have been deflected. I'm nervous. People. In swinging corner. I think it's Coutinho to take it. Just come on. Poor. Near post. Xhaka should have really cleared that with his right. Clears it with his left and goes out for another corner. Ah, dear. Douglas Luiz taking the corner, sorry, not Coutinho. Another corner. Nerve-wracking. In-swinger. Player being linked with a move to Arsenal. Whips it in. It goes all the way in. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Ramsdale, please. The man scored directly from a corner. This is Sunday League business. That better be a foul on VAR, people. Man don't score directly from corners. Ramsdale, no, my brother. I kept quiet for a long time. This better be a foul on VAR. I think it's a goal. I don't know. They're having a bit of a tussle. I don't think the guy does a lot wrong. Rambo, I'm sorry, mate. You've had an absolute nightmare. In my opinion, that's a goal. If that isn't given, then we've had a touch. It's a goal, mate. Ramsdale, I'm sorry, mate. I've just seen a man score directly from a corner in the Premier League. Why are you having a wrestling match with him? Move away from him. Absolutely shambolical. Rambo, Too many Red Bulls. Man can't score directly from a corner. You're wrestling. You are wrestling the striker. Leave him. Just go and get the ball, mate. Go and get the ball. Why ain't you got no one at your near? But man don't score goals in the Premier League from a corner, fam. What kind of foolishness is that? Nah, it's a goal. Some people say in VAR, bun VAR. That's a goal. It's foolish goalkeeping. What's Tomiyasu doing at the near post? Head the damn ball. You're watching the ball go straight past you. Look, man, now we're slipping over. Knew it. Doesn't take long for this team to start mashing up the place. Shocking. Yeah, you're right. All comes from Saka losing the ball. But guess what? Manager don't want to take him off because he needs him to sign a new deal and he don't want to annoy him. Bun that. Take him off. You're a young player. You're not playing well. Smith Rowe's going to be better than what you're doing. Martinelli, left-hand side. Come on. We got to find a way like we did against Fulham. Martinelli into the area. Needs support. Needs overlaps. Great ball. Saka, prove us all wrong. Cross it with your right. Left foot, Martinelli. Yeah! Gabriel Martinelli! Come on! Woo! Saka with the assist. I've always rated him. Made in Brazil. Gabriel Martinelli! Woo! Emi Martinez again with a clanger. Steven Gerrard! Get your coat, lad! Get your coat! The P45's being typed. Oh my days. Arsenal 2. Aston Villa 1. Goal scorer for Arsenal. Number 11. Gabriel Martinelli! He deserves it. Fantastic performance. He has been fantastic tonight. Brilliant. What a comeback. Saka, hey, listen. Fair play. He got the assist. Emi again, match fixing, I'm sure. Oh, my days. Martinelli. He has been brilliant tonight. Yes! Saka, fair play. Got the assist. That's why I'm not a manager, people. I would have took him off already. Emi doing a madness again in goal. I don't know. Martinez flapping again. Come on, let's go. Right. Let's end this game now, people. Arsenal lead 2-1. Martinelli, man of the match now. I said he gets the goal. He gets the man of the match. West Ham have equalised. Come on! It's all going good for us, people. West Ham have equalised. Come on, you Hammers! Souček scored for West Ham. Come on! Little Paqueta winner now would do it. Smith Rowe's coming on as well, people. Here come Villa, though. The game's still in the balance. It's still nerve-wracking. Coutinho. Jonathan said, showing Saka how it's done using his weaker foot. Yep, finished it with his left foot at the back post. West Ham have equalised. Get in there. Thomas Souček for West Ham. I'm forever blowing bubbles. Pretty bubbles in the air. They fly so high. They reach the sky. In fact, it's a free kick to Aston Villa, though. Coutinho in swinger. Uh-oh. They're going to put this straight on Ramsdale. Ramsdale, I tell you what, mate. This ain't WWF, you know. And I do say WWF because I'm old school, not WWE. I'm WWF, Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, Bret the Hitman Hart. Stop wrestling the striker and go and get the damn ball. Coutinho in swinger. Please handle this. 11 minutes to go, people. We have to win this game. I predicted 3-1, actually. But then I think I changed it. Coutinho whips it in. Ramsdale, well done. That's a good take because it bounces straight in front of him. Come on, you Gunners. Yes. Yeah, of course. Steven Gerrard. You could be on your way, lad. You could be on your way. They've got City on the weekend. You just don't need it, do you, Stevie, mate? You just don't need it. I like Gerrard as well, but it is what it is. Big Thomas Souček with the equaliser for West Ham Hopefully they can go on and win that now. Aston Villa are on the attack, though. 11 minutes to go. It's dangerous. Left-hand side. Luca Digne whips it in. Oh, headed away. Granit Xhaka. Get rid of the ball. We've still got to be an attacking threat. Odegaard. Odegaard's injured. Odegaard's injured, people. He's kicked the ball out. He's put his arm up. He's took the armband off. He's shaking his head. That's not good. That could be a muscular injury. That could be him out of Man United. I hope that's only fatigue and not nothing worse. He don't look happy. Doesn't look happy. He kicked the ball out of play, put his arm up, took the armband off. He's shaking his head. He must have felt something. He's limping off the pitch. We need him for United. Maybe the sun, he needs the sunshine. Let the sun shine, baby. Solar God, man, he needs that sunlight. I'm telling you, the sun went down. It's like Michael Jackson in Thriller, man. When the sun's not out, it don't work for him. He starts going crazy. It's close to midnight and something evil's lurking in the dark. He all goes mad, people. Solar God, he ain't Lunar God, man. Smith Rowe comes on. ESR is on. That's basically now, Xhaka's the only one in the midfield left now. That's Odegaard and Partey both out at the moment. So, yeah, Vieira still doesn't come on. Will we ever see this guy play for Arsenal? £35 million player. I just think the manager doesn't want to bring him on to this kind of environment when it's 2-1. The stakes are high. I think he wants to bring him on when it's a little bit less pressurized situation. What's he done there? Oh, no. Ramsdale holding his hamstring. Here we go. I said it. If Ramsdale gets injured this season, forget it. I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but boy, Matt Turner, I've seen enough on tour, man. He's not the one. I knew it. Couple injuries and we're in a mess. Odegaard comes off injured. Yeah, his foot, he's all strapped up. It's probably tweaked his ankle. Ramsdale's holding his hamstring. Tina Turner on the way. Man had Leno, man had Martinez. Man's going to end up with Tina Turner at Old Trafford against Ronaldo. Mind you, Ronaldo might have left. Injury crisis. Man, it looks like he's going to carry on, but boy, not good. Not good at all, man. We can't have these injuries. Danny Ings coming on, decent striker. Got to be careful. Peely said, I'm off to the pub. This is too much. 8 minutes to go, but, because of these little injuries and stoppages, they're probably going to add 4, 5, 6 minutes on. Yeah, I don't want to see Tina Turner starting at Old Trafford. Don't want to see that. What's love got to do with it? Who needs woo? No, we don't need Matty Turner, man. We need Ramsdale. I reckon Ramsdale just thrown one in. He dropped a clanger and he said, listen, mate, I need to get off. I need to get off the pitch before anything else goes wrong. Oh, it's all going wrong. Nah, Saliba slices it out. Villa are onto us, people. I can't lie. We're not getting forward. Looks like we're sitting back a lot now. Smith Rowe and Tomiyasu, the only changes we've made so far. And the players are probably tired, man. It was a tough game in the week. On the weekend, sorry. Against Fulham, we had to fight back. Luca Digne with a long throw. It's headed up in the air. And it's a goal kick. Fair play. Goal kick to Arsenal. We need a little breather here. We need to use the last day of the window. 100 million% we need to sign players. Leicester against Man United tomorrow night. Be interesting if Yuri Tielemans plays when it looks as if he could be leaving and obviously could potentially join Arsenal tomorrow. Let's see if he plays. Abby said Turner is 70 rated on FIFA. Is he a silver card or a gold card? I don't even know. Probably a silver. Doesn't fill me with hope. Arsenal sponsored by the NHS. Bob Boldin, yeah, he'll come on for 5 minutes to defend. Jesus again. Good header there by Gabriel. Here's Granit Xhaka. Saliba goes back to Ramsdale. When you've just nearly tweaked your hamstring, the last thing you want to do is kick the ball long. Martinelli does well. Jesus tries to give it him back. And it goes out for a throw in. 6 minutes to go, people. 6 minutes to go. Nerve-wracking. Feels very similar to the weekend when we played Fulham. I'm probably more nervous now, though, because Aston Villa have better players in attack than Fulham. Montana said he's a bronze, not even a silver. Here's Saka. Oh, looking for Jesus. Jesus slipped over there. The ball didn't reach him anyway. Jesus slipped. Here's Smith Rowe. First touch of the ball since coming on. Finds Tomiyasu into Saka. Tackled by Luca Digne. 5 minutes to go. Great little back heel there from Leon Bailey. They've got runners here, Villa. Matty Cash has got Watkins on the overlap. Good tackle, Gabriel Magalhaes. Vital tackle there. Man, it's crazy. This ain't good. Leon Bailey, right-hand side. Pulls it back. Luiz, corner to Aston Villa. Ay, ay, ay. Don't sit back too much, man. You've still got to have an attacking threat. You're at home. We can catch them on the break. I feel like we're camped on the edge of our own box. Corner, they're all going to get round Ramsdale now. They know he's just let a corner in. They're going to get round him. These defenders have to take a bit of responsibility. Tomiyasu, for me, could have cleared that first one. But Ramsdale, get away from the striker. Don't wrestle him. Go and get the ball. In swinging corner. Aston Villa. Leon Bailey whips it in. Ramsdale does much better there. Punches it away. That's what he should have done the first time. Referee gives the free kick. And we can all breathe a sigh of relief, people. 4 minutes to go. 3,000 of you in the chat. Unbelievable support as always. Really appreciate all of you tuning in. Like the video if you haven't already. And subscribe if you haven't already. Arsenal double substitution. Rob Holding's on his way. Saka comes off. And Eddie Nketiah will be coming on as well. Saka, for me, didn't play well, but fair play. The assist was very important. And it was necessary. And Rob Holding comes on for Saka. And Nketiah's coming on. I would imagine they'll probably just go like for like. And Gabriel Jesus will probably be the one who comes off. 6-0 to Manchester City against Forest. And it's Alvarez with another goal. It's a tough night for Nottingham Forest, that is for sure. 6-0 they lead. Gabriel Jesus comes off. Apparently, I haven't seen the update yet. People saying it is 2-0 to Newcastle. My one hasn't updated yet, but I believe you. A few of you are saying it, so I'm sure that it's true. It's not showing up on mine, but I'm sure that is the case. A good few of you are saying it's 2-0, but it's not showing up on mine. So we'll have to see. Jesus has come off for Eddie Nketiah, and it's a free kick to Villa. Apparently it was offside. Isaac scored, made it 2-0, but it was offside. It's still 1-0 to Newcastle against Liverpool, but it is 6-0 to Manchester City. And Tottenham are still drawing 1-1. Anyway, let's concentrate on Arsenal. 88 minutes gone. Pratyush said Saka was brilliant. I don't think he was brilliant. I've got to be honest. He never stopped running, didn't stop trying, but gave the ball away a lot. But fair play, got the assist. For me, man of the match so far would have to be Gabriel Martinelli. I think he's been a constant threat. And his goal, he deserved the goal. Here come Aston Villa. Minute and a half to go. Ball given away. Smith Rowe. Can Arsenal catch them on the break? We've still got to be a threat. And Nketiah does well there. Does well. Gives us a bit of a break. Gets high up the pitch. No support. Goes towards the corner flag of Villa. Still no Fabio Vieira. I don't think he will come on either. We should have rotated more. Listen, if we win the game, then it's fine. We don't play until Sunday. Remember, Manchester United play tomorrow night, which gives us an extra 24 hours break that they haven't had. So hopefully, it will be of our benefit, that extra break. Keep smashing the likes. Can we get 2,000 likes? Vote for the best Arsenal fan channel going. Big up that guy, D. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Gunnar Deja Vu. Let's not forget he missed the sitter. So, he did miss a big chance that he should have scored. But for me, Martinelli, man of the match. Kimani agrees as well. 30 seconds to go of normal time. I think there will be quite a lot of time added on, though, for a number of changes. Is Martinelli left foot? Oh, he drags it wide. I think he should have maybe played the pass there. The angle didn't look great. His run-up was a little bit straight to the ball, and it goes out for a goal kick. We are approaching the 90th minute. 5 seconds until the 90 is up. How long will they add on for time added on, people? 5 minutes added on. Aston Villa on the ball. Nerve-wracking. Nerve-wracking times for Arsenal. 5 minutes time added on. Here come Villa on the ball. Arsenal need to defend properly here and secure the 3 points. We desperately need them. Here come Villa. Ball given away. And Nketiah wins it. Can Arsenal get up the pitch? Don't defend too much. Here's Emil Smith-Rowe. Gives it to Xhaka. Keep the ball. Keep the ball. Gabriel Magalhaes finds Xhaka. Looks for Martinelli. And he goes out for a throw. And he's looking tired now. No false scores in the chat, people. That's straight timeouts. Man put in 2-2. It is still 2-1. 91 minutes gone, people. 4 minutes of time added on left. Emery deserves a bonus for signing Martinelli. Yeah, he did well. Alexander, big up, Big C. Long time no see. Martinelli is a baller. Aston Villa on the ball. Halfway line. Can we negotiate these last few minutes and get out of here with another very important victory? A hard-fought victory as well. A couple of players have gone down with injuries in this game. Here come Villa, left-hand side. Luca Digne, crossing situation, whips it in. Ball finds its way into the box. Tomiyasu wins it. Great ball into Nketiah. He's got absolutely no support up there. Can he run Tyrone Mings? Tomiyasu's on the overlap. It's behind him if he lifts his head. Oh, Xhaka was in. We took a little bit too long, but we keep the ball. We keep the ball. 91 minutes, 45 seconds gone of the 5 minutes added on. 3 minutes to go. Here's Sambi Lukonga, who's had a solid game next to Xhaka. Looks for Eddie Nketiah, and he wins. No, he hasn't given the free kick. I thought the ref was giving us the free kick. Villa have the ball. Left-hand side, Luca Digne. Under 3 minutes to go now, people. This is nerve-wracking times. Digne plays a little 1-2. We've got to be careful. Danny Ings makes the run. Gabriel goes in. They're appealing for a penalty. They're appealing for a penalty. Nothing given. Oh, we got away with that one. Well done, Gabriel. Well done. I think it's a goal kick to Arsenal. Why? Just about got away with that. He did step across him. I don't think there was any real contact. So we got away with it. No penalty given. Gabriel Jesus standing up on the touchline. They've given Jesus man of the match. Listen, he got a goal. He played really well. I respect it. But for me, Martinelli was better. But yeah, listen, I don't mind. Liverpool have equalised, people. Liverpool have equalised against Newcastle. Firmino with the goal. Salah with the assist. 2 minutes to go here, people. Arsenal have possession. Sambi Lukonga, though, boots it up in the air. Should have kept possession there. That's poor. Ball given away. Villa on the break. Rob Holding against Watkins. Left-hand side near the corner flag. Sambi just kicked the ball in the air there. Surely should have tried to keep possession. Here's Watkins, left-hand side. Smith-Rowe. Arsenal win the ball back with Holding. Does well. Here's Nketiah. Can Arsenal break? It could be 2-on-2 here. Nketiah. It's 3-on-3. Nketiah, Martinelli and Smith-Rowe. Nketiah needs to pass. Oh, he shoots over the bar. Greedy, man. Listen, I don't mind it as a striker going for goal, and it wastes a bit of time, but the shot is poor, Eddie. Runs from the halfway line. Listen, it's a great run, but he has to do better with that than the shot. Cuts inside Mings. You're on your right foot. Hit the target. Got to do better. Got to do better. Minute to go, people. 1 minute to go. Can we hang on to the 3 points? Villa with the long ball. Fantastic header. Rob Holding. And it is a free kick to Arsenal. Come on! 45 seconds to go. Arsenal free kick in their own half. This should be that, surely. 30 seconds to go now, sorry. Ramsdale will run forward to take the free kick. By the time he puts the ball down, has a little mess about. 20 seconds to go. Steven Gerrard looks very unhappy. Dark arts business. Come on, this is another big, big win for Arsenal. 10 seconds to go. Aaron Ramsdale to take the free kick. He'll boot it long into the Aston Villa half. The referee has not blown full time yet. He goes out for a throw-in. Is that it, people? Is he going to blow the whistle? Ref, the 5 minutes are up. What are you doing? He's still playing on. Throw into Aston Villa. The full-time whistle goes! Arsenal, top of the league. 3-point collecting again. It wasn't always pretty in that second half, but a big 3 points for the Gunners. Arsenal 2, Aston Villa 1, top of the league. Steven Gerrard, our Gerrard. Yeah, of course. The P45 could be getting written for Gerrard. Arsenal, top of the league, 2-1 win. Listen, again, another fantastic response. Ramsdale, the goal went in. We could have panicked, and we didn't. We responded. Villa scored 74th minute. Arsenal scored 77th. For me, Gabriel Martinelli, man of the match. I thought he was absolutely fantastic. Whoa. Hey, Nimbo. Remember, as you said, I don't want no one celebrating. You know, don't annoy Richard Keys. Interesting. Gabriel Jesus and Douglas Luiz having a little conversation with their mouths covered. Man says, bro, you want to stay at mine tonight? You might as well stay here for your medical in the morning when you sign for Arsenal. Maybe not. Who knows, people? But listen, big win for the boys. Top of the league, Villa. Made life difficult for us. I'm sure they'll get better as the season goes on, but it's not our problem. Arteta with his arms around Martinelli and Gabriel Magalhaes. Gabriel Jesus won man of the match. Good game. Vital he got the first goal. But for me, Gabriel Martinelli would be man of the match. Yeah. Whoa. Let's not celebrate too much. You know, it can't be too loud. Because Simon Jordan, Richard Keys, they'll be fuming that we're celebrating a win. But top of the league, people. Top of the league. I'm turning over because the Tottenham game kicked off, I think, 20 minutes, half an hour later than ours. They've got 15 minutes to go. It's obviously West Ham 1, Tottenham. Oh! West Ham nearly scored just as I turned over. 4-0. 4-0's put it just over, man. We're all West Ham for the next 15 minutes. Oh, I'm forever blowing bubbles. Come on, you Emmers. West Ham. West Ham, mate. Football Factory, Green Street. West Ham. Great ball there. Whipped in 4-0, bro. Target, man. Liverpool 1-1 now. Firmino again. I mean, Núñez gets himself sent off. Firmino, that's 3 goals and 3 assists in 2 games, man. In a couple of games. Salah got the assist. Richarlison. We'll do a little watch along of this game for the last 15 minutes, people. Wow, Richarlison has absolutely bodied Ogbonna there on the turn. Oh no, Kane. Yes, great block. West Ham. Broads is a closet West Ham fan, you know. He's an East London boy, you know. He definitely, I reckon he definitely wore a West Ham shirt at school, you know. And then he became an Arsenal fan as he got older. But nah, big up Broads, man. Mark said big up Big C and all the C unit. Sambi actually played well. Big him up. Big up Sambi. I thought we were solid in there. Wasn't pretty second half, but we got the job done. Simple as that. Corner to Tottenham. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, mate. Malky said his entire family are West Ham. West Ham. Yeah, Pepe scored for Nice tonight, a penalty. Marcel said still flying, Big C. 5 on the bounce, Man United on Sunday. If it's 6 on the bounce, then I will get excited. If we sign 2 very good players tomorrow, then I will really get excited, you know. But listen, Premier League is difficult, man. A lot of people was in the comments before the game, 4-0, 5-1. Villa have got good players. They're out of form, but they were always going to respond. No Zinchenko, no Partey. It was always going to make life difficult, but we showed great spirit. Jared Bowen FC. Number 4 said Sambi was amazing. I thought he had a very good game. Not his ideal role and played well. Sambi did well in the 6 role. Martinelli, man of the match for me. Constant threat and got his goal. Well done, Jesus, as well. But remember, don't celebrate too much. All right, there we go. There's the tweet, people. There is the tweet. We are top of the league. I have to write that because, you know, we are. You know, be remiss of me not to say it. Anyway, let's move. Brandon said, not saying if, but when we beat United, no celebration. Believe. Listen, we beat Man United. Like, you're going to see me gasp because I got a lot of Man United friends who, you know, support them. So anytime you beat United, you got to really give it to them. I thought Sambi did really well. Silent assassin, just handled his business. That's all he needed to do tonight. Played in the 6 role, allowed Granit Xhaka to continue to get forward. And, yeah, man. Big C had a front line of Alvarez, Jesus. Big C had a front line. Did I have Alvarez? Did I actually have Alvarez? That's my other one, innit? I'm not sure if I did. Twanzebe, yeah, I have to get a preview with Saeed before the weekend, definitely, 100%. All focus goes onto the transfers tomorrow. Then we'll look ahead to United. Emmanuel said, Curtis, you're a legend. Hey, Emmanuel, legend yourself. In fact, everyone in the comments, you're all legends. 3,000 of you. Let's hit 2,000 plus likes. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And make sure, of course, that you download OneFootball. Link in the description. Transfer deadline day tomorrow. You're going to need your updates, people. You might be at work. You might be studying. You need to know what's what. Get OneFootball downloaded. Get your updates. They support the channel. And if you download it, it keeps them continuing supporting the channel. Don't forget Football Content Awards. Link in the description. Get voting. It would be great if you could support the channel again this year. Apparently, Liverpool have made it 2-1. Which is not a surprise, really. No. False score. People putting false scores in the chat. It's 1-1. Shaw Sports News tomorrow, 100%. 100% tomorrow. Shaw Sports News. Ben Jacobs coming on. Kevin Campbell's coming on. Might try and get Fran on. Might try and get Robbie on. I'll see who's about and see who wants to come on. JC said, Curtis, granted, Aston Villa is not easy, but Arsenal should have at least 3-1. We had enough chances. We dominated the game. We were the better team. And listen, if we take our chances earlier on, that game's over maybe by half-time. But we didn't. But we won the game. Listen, if you'd have offered me before the game a 2-1 win, I would have said I'll take it and we move. The result is more important than the performance. 5 wins out of 5. Last year we lost 3 out of 3 people. So listen, man, it is what it is. I'm working from home tomorrow for Shaw Sports. Darren, I'm telling you, 3 streams. But if anything happens between the streams, we're going live straight away. Breaking news, bang. So I could be on stream 4 or 5 times tomorrow. Who knows? But we ain't playing games tomorrow. Shaw Sports News takeover tomorrow. ZZ, thank you for the super chat. Let's not underestimate Eddie today. I agree. He came on. He ran the channels. He held the ball up. I think his finish at the end was a little bit. I think Eddie is in that zone where he can see how good Jesus is doing, and he's thinking, I need to score when I come on. Desperation is never a good thing in football, people. Let me tell you. It's no coincidence that Martinelli had one of his best games today when he didn't play with that desperation. He relaxed. He allowed himself to perform today. In the last couple of games, I thought he'd played a little bit desperate. Whereas today, I thought he relaxed and let the game take care of itself. And he was fantastic. I thought he was absolutely fantastic. That, for me, was Martinelli's best game of the season. I don't know what anybody else thinks in the comments. Corey said we need a midfielder badly. 100%. 100%, people. We're down to the bare bones in the sense we don't have anyone else. So Ainsley's gone. El Nenny's injured. Partey's injured, and we need another midfielder. So I'm going to see what people are saying. Annie said, Mr. Curtis, I will take 5 for 5. What you say, listen, we all take 5 for 5. Even, don't do the fake scores, man. I'm going to have to, we got to get him out of there for that, man. We can't have that. It ruins it for people. It's still 1-1, people. I've got that game on. 5 out of 5 is sweet. Cleverdon said, Saka looks tired. Is Odegaard injured? He came off limping. Didn't look good. He had his ankle looked wrapped. I think he had ice on it as well. And he was shaking his head as he came off. He kicked the ball out of play. And you could clearly see that he wasn't happy at all. I'm just trying to see what they're saying. Fans were chanting, Aaron Ramsdale, he's better than you, to Emi Martinez. Aaron Ramsdale cupped both of his ears as they were singing it. I mean, I love that kind of stuff. I love that stuff. Just don't let them score directly from a corner next time. I'm not happy with that. But, yeah, man, 5 wins out of 5, people. We move. I've sent an invite to Fran and to Laurie. I don't know if they're available or not. No Arsenal therapy tomorrow, man. I want to see Arsenal sign 2 players tomorrow. I'm waiting for the quotes from Arteta after the game because I'm sure they will ask him about signings. We got to get players in tomorrow. Let's be real. Fabio Vieira didn't come on again. 3 games he's been on the bench and hasn't played. Even he's come back. Man's come back again with another name, added a surname. It isn't 2-1, people. I can assure you. It isn't 2-1. It is still 1-1. I'm just trying to see if any transfer news or anything has come out while we've been on stream. Let's get the Premier League table up. Premier League table looks good. Man City have annihilated Forest tonight, 6-0. It's a real hard learning curve. West Ham are on the attack. Jared Bowen, come on, West Ham. I mean, even 1-1 would be decent. Ball whipped in. Oh, flicked away. Come on, you Hammers. It's a goal kick to Tottenham. Let's get the table up. As a Man City flying high, man, the good thing is, if these other teams drop points, it's an opportunity for us to create a gap early on in the season, which would be brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So let's get the league table up. And let's see what everyone is saying. Arsenal riding high, top of the league, 5 wins out of 5, 13 goals scored, just 4 goals conceded in the first 5 games. When's the last time you saw 5 green ticks for 5 wins on the bounce for Arsenal? Even Man City have drawn one. Tottenham drawing at the moment. That would give us a 4-point gap on them. And obviously Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea are on 7 points. We're on 15. That's already an 8-point gap at this stage in the season, which, at this stage, you would definitely take that. Arsenal therapy on Friday. I hope not. I really hope not. Let's hope we get a couple of signings in tomorrow. And hopefully we don't have to do it. Is West Ham your other favourite team? Bro, for the next 4 minutes, plus time added on, then, I want West Ham to do the business. I want them to score a winner. Mark said, do we get a refund on our therapy sessions? Listen, Mark, I would be happy to refund. But, this is Arsenal. And we're riding high. I'm enjoying the wave that we're riding. But something tells me at some stage this season that those therapy sessions will still come in handy. But listen, top of the league, doing the business. Second half was a little bit of one of them where you just got to grind out a result. I don't think we were great second half. Looked a little bit tired. But we won the game, and that's all that matters. And on to Sunday, people. Laurie's in the building. Let me get him in. Let me just put that echo cancellation on. I think he's sporting the Dipset Harlem pink top. Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, yeah. Oh, maybe not. It's lagging a little bit.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, yeah. Picture don't look great. I don't know if the Wi-Fi is stitching you up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I can hear you, though. Yeah, we'll keep it moving. We'll go with it.
Let me switch the Wi-Fi. Let me see if I can get another line.
Yeah. Come out and come back in. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll get him in. Our Fran's in here as well. Let's get him on. Granit Xhaka, you must have been proud of that one.
Yeah, decent performance. I'm happy that I'm playing further up the field as well. You know, I'm able to get on the ball and do a bit. You know, the fans know that I'm a player now. You know.
Hey, talk to me, Fran. I mean, I know you was out for a bit of it. Second half, we weren't great, but does it matter really? Is it just keep winning? Doesn't matter how?
Nah, like I say on the streams, you want to get these points now because we're going to go for a spell where we're going to be poor and other teams are going to get. We've seen it when we went on the 10-game run last year. You imagine if we didn't go on that 10-game run when everyone else was poor, we'd have been in the mud. So you need to get these points where everyone's trying to suss out the team. Chelsea don't know what they're doing.
Oh my God! Sorry, Fran. West Ham, that man, dumb it. Oh,
we're still playing. Oh, no, Spurs are still
West
playing.
Ham, Tottenham's got 2 minutes left. Sorry. Paqueta could have scored. They dumb it. The two players got in each other's way. Carry on. Laurie's back as well.
So what I was, So like you say, when teams have not got their starting 11, when teams have not hit the ground running, you've got to take advantage of that. And we're the only team, except for, you know, Man City and the machine. Other than that, we're the only team that is getting those points now. And there'll be a time where we don't get the points. And your Liverpools and your Man Uniteds and your Chelseas, they do get the points. See, that's why you got to get as many points as you can now. We're the informed team now. We're not going to be all through the season. So it's vital that you get these points now. So you listen, there's no complaining. We can nitpick on little things, you know, but I mean, come on. If anyone's sitting here saying that they thought this was going to, even if mad Arsenal fans, they did not think we was going to go unbeaten in the whole of August. Not many people would have said that. So you can't complain, in my opinion. What's happening, Laurie? You okay?
Laurie,
good point made. Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the game? I mean, second half weren't the prettiest, but sometimes you just got to get 3 points and get out of there, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, on the show yesterday, we spoke about the game and I predicted 2-0. I actually changed that before the game to 2-1 because I just felt that Villa were going to make it very difficult for us. And whilst Villa didn't really have an attacking threat, I thought they did compete well. I thought they were physical, and I thought they were definitely playing for the manager. If I do have a criticism of Steven Gerrard, is that I think that they missed the beat there. I think they should have started with Danny Ings up front. If anything, brought Ollie Watkins on later because I don't think Ollie Watkins really did much. I think that was the thing for Danny Ings. You saw what Mitrovic did when he unsettled Gabriel somewhat. I think they needed somebody like Danny Ings up front. But anyway, that's their business. What I would say is Arsenal are top of the second league because let's be honest, man, no one ain't going to league within the league, innit? City have got that on lock. Don't even get it twisted. With Haaland there, from time.
We know that.
But the league within the league, we can win that second league. And
well, maybe, maybe
5 from 5.
Yeah, I mean, United on the weekend. I mean, that's good. That's our first big test. I know a lot of people in the comments saying it's only United, but we know they pull out performances against us at Old Trafford.
Anyone that says that it's only United, they clearly don't know their history, or they're just being facetious because that is not going to be an easy game. And I don't care what happens tomorrow. I don't care even if they got beat against Leicester tomorrow, which they're not. That's not going to make no difference, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's like a Muhammad Ali Fraser thing. They might have lost fights in between, but when they fight, you get that thriller in Manila. You know what I mean? It's one of them. The form goes out the window. Two teams going head to head, and that would be a great game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, Fran, obviously the transfer window closes tomorrow. I mean, I'm enjoying what's happening, but I still think there's warning signs there. Odegaard came off with a knock. Ramsdale was holding his hamstring. Partey's turned into them.
He's got to be holding more than his hamstring after that goal he gave away.
Oh, mate. Well, we'll talk about that as well. I mean, do you think we need to go into the market tomorrow?
I mean, that's obvious. Like you say, that's obvious, but it just ain't happening. It just ain't happening. I don't know what's going on. They've not been able to get... My biggest problem is it was easy to get Zinchenko and Jesus from Man City. It was easy. Not a lot of work needs doing. My problem is when we go for all the other players, it seems like we ain't got the pull. It seems like we can't get deals over the line. So that's a little bit worrying. And for me also, we're dominating games. but we still look like we're struggling in certain times of the game, which is a little bit of concern because if we're 5% off or 10% off or Villa are 10%, which is going to happen, how are we going to be over the course of those 3 or 4 games? So it's very hard to be critical at the moment and suppose be a little bit negative because we're flying, but suppose we have to be balanced and have to be real that we're dominating. We've dominated nearly, you say, a lot of these games, and still we've not looked unreal. We've looked good in spells, 15 minutes against Palace and things like that. So, and that's down to the fact that think we need depth. I think some people made a good point. Ben White's done excellent as a right back, but he's done nothing to help Saka going forward. Nothing.
Yeah.
So these little things that we're on a little bit at Saka, but we always need to understand the game of football that a right winger needs an adaptable right back.
Yeah,
he needs that to create runs for him. So little things like that, I think maybe he should have brought Saka off and things like that. But, he ends up getting an assist, but ends up giving the ball away for the goal and vice versa. So I just think that we do need to get some signings. And most people would agree that we definitely need someone in the middle of the park.
Oh, my days, West Ham. Sorry. The ball's rolling across the line.
I keep forgetting that the game's on. I keep forgetting.
Bro, the ball just rolled across the 6-yard. I think it's full time anyway. But yeah, sorry, Fran. Sorry.
Yeah, so do
you not think like me? Once again, I know I'm going to maybe come across as slightly hypercritical, but I've got to say it, bro, because I felt it on the night. I felt it watching the game. I thought the substitutions were too late. I really did. I think Eddie should have come on sooner. Okay, he brought on Tomiyasu. At the time, I was like, that's borderline negative. You need to get some attacking players on.
I think what it is, Laurie, he, for some reason, he doesn't want to make any subs going forward. And I think it's the fact that he thinks... I think he thinks that maybe his options are not good enough. Because if he has a Zaha, if he has a Neto, if he has someone who is equal, if not better, because let's be honest, I would say Zaha is ahead of Saka at the moment in what he does in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Obviously, Saka's got more of a ceiling because of his age, etc. If we had that other option, all of a sudden, people's mindset changes and then he puts someone on. We didn't have it last year. Again, Pepe was not knocking on the door saying, I need to be in this team. So I think he's got, why am I going to go and change this when I've got no one who's better or no one who's near? I mean, who's near Saka?
No, but I mean, you're bringing on guys like Smith Rowe and Eddie. These are good players. I mean,
I don't know what's going on with Smith Rowe. I've said it in my stream.
Yeah, we needed.
You know what I mean?
You got to be careful with him.
Got to be careful with
1-0 down. Sorry, we're 1-0 up, and okay, we should have been more. We missed a couple of chances. Saka missed a really good chance that. He'll probably go to sleep at night wondering how he missed that. But we were in control of the game. Let's face it, Villa, for all their huff and puff, they had literally no attacking threat. So I'm looking at that game thinking, we're 1-0 up. That's a very dangerous scoreline because, as you saw with the corner, all it takes is one mistake and they're back in the game. I'm like, you're 1-0 up. You're in control. Villa are not offering much of an attacking threat. Go put Eddie on alongside Jesus. Gamble it a little bit. Be a bit more. And then there was a time. There was a time when I felt like it was almost becoming like a bit of a stalemate. Even if you bring on the subs for some energy, bring them on. You know what I mean? Let them make some impact. Let them go diving into a few tackles. Lift the crowd. You know what I mean?
The only thing I would say there, I think putting Eddie with Jesus puts a lot of pressure on the midfield then. I think when you got Sambi and Xhaka in there, Odegaard picked up a knock as well. Yeah. I think he was thinking protect what we've got rather than gambling and trying to get more, which it worked out. Yeah, but you
saw what protecting what you got nearly done for you, didn't you?
Yeah. I mean, I just want to ask you about that goal because I've got two thoughts on it. Number one, I think Ramsdale's got to stop trying to have a wrestling match with the guy and just worry about the ball. But secondly, Tomiyasu just watches that ball go past him. He's like on the near post. He's just like, oh, yeah, the ball's going in. Like, when's the last time you see a man score directly from a corner in the Premier League? That happens in kids' football.
Exactly. And it was a bad error, man. I mean, let's be honest, that was bad.
We've got this... Certain players in our team have got this tendency to want to fight the man before dealing with the ball. I don't know where that comes from. Gabby's the worst at it, and I don't get it. Like, it's like say I'm stronger than you. No. Play the ball. Play the ball. Like, do you know what I mean? So
when Ramsdale
someone would say someone was on Ramsdale, but the game has gone back to how it should be. None of this My Little Pony football. So you got to man up.
You love that, innit? I've seen you in the comments like, get stuck in.
Yeah, because this fairy football's ruined.
Get on with it, mate.
Get on with it.
It's ruined the game. It's ruined the game. So the referees have stopped that nonsense and allowed players to be men.
Yeah. To be honest, I was surprised when the referee even went for VAR. It was so obvious that Ramsdale effed that up. I mean, like you said, he was more preoccupied. And you know what the giveaway was? Is that when he realised the ball was going in the net, he put his hand.
He knew, man. He knew he'd had a single.
I mean, when he appealed for, honestly, I said it to the guys on the stream, is that when he appealed for that to go VAR, you know what that reminded me of? I don't know if you guys ever watch cricket, but you know, sometimes with like if you're given out, you can request that they look at it again.
Yeah,
they do that, don't they?
Yeah.
Often knowing that they will bang out, but then let me just see if I can get lucky by going to the room upstairs, and that's what he did. He thought, let me try it on and see.
It's just concerns that obviously, and it's hard to be critical when you're top of the league, you're doing so well, but there's little things that I think are going to cost us in the season. There's tiny things, you know what I mean? The depth, for example, quality in certain areas of the pitch, concentration, things like that. We're only going to get better. You would have thought so, but are we going to shoot ourselves in the foot because we're top of the league and you can't get any better? So it's like people.
Do you know what? I just wanted to defend you a bit because a few people was coming at you saying Jesus wasn't easy to get when you said that. I think you was more meaning, wasn't you, that he's ringing his old mate for a player. We knew a lot.
Oh yeah, that's why it's easy. The deal's done. Like the deal's done. Like all you got to do is.
Fran, I would have thought that the Tielemans deal is fairly easy to do. Leicester have pretty much given up on him.
He's sleeping outside the Emirates tonight, mate.
Tielemans wants to come. Leicester have pretty much given up on him. All it needs for the Arsenal to do is just get the checkbook out. They might have to pay a bit more than they wanted to, but in the long run, you could see they're going to need a guy like that. We needed him tonight. Just get it done. Like, all this back and forth is just... You see what Chelsea... Okay, I know some of Chelsea are probably not the best example to use because of their results recently. But every time they see going for a play, they get him. They've got Fofana. They've only just gone in for Fofana, and look, they've got him already, and that is a quality player. They're going to get Aubameyang. They're going to get, you know what I mean? Just get it done, bro. You know what I mean?
The reason I think that maybe this is not done is because do they actually want Tielemans as bad as what we think they do?
Yeah, but they need Tielemans as bad as what, you know what I mean? Look,
maybe they don't. Maybe they don't think that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we want Tielemans. Some people don't want Tielemans. I want Tielemans. He'll be the best midfielder we've got at the club.
You know what? I have to say, man.
But I don't think maybe they don't want him as bad because if they would, they'd just go and get the checkbook.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't.
Who else are going to get better than that for now?
No, I can't see it. Do you know what I think?
I haven't spoken to one fan or seen anyone online that's not said that they don't want Tielemans.
Yeah, I mean, he's better than what we've got. So I don't understand why you wouldn't want him. But for Arteta, may not want him enough to pay for that. Do you know what I mean? And I seen Edu again today was going on the way that Liverpool was saying is if they don't get their target, they will not panic buy. Yeah. It's a long game. They're playing the long game. So they won't.
But with respect, I think Liverpool are way ahead of the game than we are.
Yeah, because Edu's saying that we're going down. We was going how they did. They waited for a Van Dijk. They'll wait for a player. They won't just rush out and get any player. And if it means they have to struggle through, then that's what they'll do. Do you know what I mean? So I just don't think they want him as bad as maybe the media, etc., and saying, because you do 20 million, you know what I mean? I know he's going to be free next year, but next year might come too late. Yeah, all of a sudden, everyone else might have rebuilt again and you might be behind. So I'm not sure whether they want him as much. But then again, there's other things behind the scenes, as you know. Agent can be saying one thing to the player, one thing to Edu. You know, Tielemans can say, you know, I want to double my packet. So he'll say, all right, and wait 6 months, we'll sign a pre-contract in January and I'll get you 500 grand a week rather than 300 grand a week. All these things are happening behind the scenes. So it's complicated. It's not easy getting these deals done. It's complicated.
Hey, Saeed, by the way, I'll see you Sunday, but yeah, I need to reach out. We need to do a preview before. I just wanted to say quickly, for me on that Tielemans thing, I think if you look at it, they've got Xhaka and Partey. Partey's more the protector this year. Xhaka's the one they're letting go forward. So I think they're looking for somebody that can play when Partey's not playing rather than upgrading Xhaka. And I don't agree with that, but I think they love Xhaka at this club. Tielemans, if he came in, would play with Partey. But I don't think they actually want to sign a Xhaka replacement. I don't think they are. You look at
that's why we ain't got anyone.
No,
that's why we ain't got no one proper. We've got a Vieira or we've got a Lokonga, but we ain't got no one who's going to displace Xhaka because he loves Xhaka.
He loves him. He loves the guy. So I don't think Tielemans is going to happen. I'll be surprised if we get him.
It's beginning to look a bit full on for me, to be honest. And I'll be
you make a good point. He's protecting Xhaka. Make a very good point.
Yeah.
I mean, it works for him.
Just in terms of moving forward, then, like top of the league, 5 out of 5. I mean, we're 8 points clear of Chelsea. That's a little bit of breathing space at this stage. I know it can change very quickly, but what's your thoughts just looking ahead to that Man United game on the weekend? I mean, a lot could change. Ronaldo could be gone. We might buy somewhere. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but are you confident we can go there?
I think it's going to be a very difficult game. I think that we're kind of catching United when they're on a bit of a renaissance. Okay, I know they got the game tomorrow, so you don't want to speak too soon. But I happen to think that even regardless of whether they beat Leicester tomorrow, us coming to Old Trafford in a game like this is a massive, massive game. It's like another derby game, isn't it, for them? Outside of Liverpool and maybe Man City, it's their biggest game of the season.
Yeah.
That will be the game where Ten Hag will want to show to the home fans, so they look, we're back. You know what I mean? So there's a lot on that game.
Well, they've shown. Listen, you should never be betting against Uniteds and the Chelseas. You know what I mean? Things can change very quickly for them, and you've just seen what's happened with United. All they need to do is believe in what Ten Hag wants them to do. A little bit of kick up the backside, and these players all of a sudden are different players. You've seen it. A little bit of road they look at, obviously Liverpool, Southampton, very hard place to go and maybe pick up some points. So they're going to be tough and they're going to want to prove a point. So for me, this is the first real test, mentally and physically. I think United are going to be bang up for this game.
Bang up.
Yeah, I think they're going to be bang up.
And don't forget as well, in spite of what I've said about City, and I do believe what I said, I wasn't just capping. We go there on Sunday, we'll be top of the table. You know what I mean? So if United can take us down, they can say, well, we dislodged Arsenal from, you know what I mean? So it's a massive game, man.
Yeah. My biggest concern is always in midfield. You know me. I always think games are won in midfield.
Yeah.
And I don't think our midfield is a good midfield at all. So that's my biggest concern. If Bruno Fernandes and Eriksen and Casemiro click, we could be in trouble. We could be in serious trouble.
Yeah. And Anthony as well. They just,
and then Anthony comes in. Rashford's found some new boots. Sancho's trying to do. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, we could be in trouble. But at the end of the day, Martinelli's
always beatable at the same time, aren't they, Frank? They're beatable. Huh? They're beatable. They're not. They're beatable
because they're not the best at the back. Varane's come in and shored something up, but Martinelli's always going to cause people problems. Saka, he'll play. You never know what he's going to turn up like at the minute. Jesus.
Well, Jesus will give him a lot of problems.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll say this, right, and I know some people will probably come after me saying I'll be a bit negative, but projecting forward, I will take a draw and come out of there with an unbeaten record for this season.
A draw's a good point.
A draw's not a bad result, man. You keep it moving.
Yeah,
draw's a good point. Good point.
It ain't easy, man. It ain't easy to go there,
I just like you say, Casemiro. Casemiro's kind of like me. I like League 2 centre midfielder, snapping people in half and all that. I love all that. Horrible to play against. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Sambi, people, Xhaka could get involved in the mix, and because he likes that little physical side, and just got to hold it down. This is going to be a tough game. There's no doubt about that. It's going to be a tough game.
Liverpool have won it in the 97th minute.
Oh, you're joking.
Carvalho,
ex-Fulham boy.
2 minutes over the 5 minutes added on. That's
and that's further controversial because Isaac had another goal ruled out, didn't he? That would have taken him 2-0 up. Did you know that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. He got a goal disallowed.
Wow,
Liverpool. This is what I mean. When you got that quality, just like that, you can be in the mud and then bosh.
2 minutes.
Kicking off?
5 minutes added on. Yeah, they've scored in the 97th minute and 45 seconds. So I don't know.
Well, if Eddie Howe's kicking off, that will tell you how disgruntled he must be because he's not the type of guy to kick off at all, is he? So if you see him kicking off.
Anyway, at least Tottenham dropped points. They drew 1-1 with West Ham. That's good.
Yeah, it's going to be. This is fine. I'm excited about the Premier League this year. I've not been excited for a couple of seasons. It's been poor, but I think this year is going to be a decent season.
Yeah. It's exciting. You know what I mean? It seems a bit unpredictable, apart from Man City, like you both said, because Haaland is just like just cheating, isn't it?
I'm glad about Haaland. I'm glad that we've got a player who is not even at he's young and he's a superstar in the Premier League. Because normally those players they play in Spain or they don't come to the Prem. We never really get them till either they're retiring or they go early. He's come and he is top dog. I mean, he's like an old school centre forward, off the shoulder, number 9, bang, chance, goal. You don't see that these days.
I was saying the other day that if you had to design a striker, if you was in the lab and you had to design a striker for the Premier League, Haaland would be pretty much.
He would be it. He's a robot.
He would be it. Yeah. But the thing is, robot. You used to get strikers like that all the time. They were showing at age now. So me and Kurt, we're showing at age, but that was the striker.
That was
quick, big, strong. That was the number 9.
Yeah,
big, strong, quick, but he can play as well. You know what I mean?
He can play, mate. He's proper.
He can play, man. He's a joke. He's a joke.
I'm playing in that City
It's a
team.
cheat code, isn't it? Like you said, goals. We need to try and get top of the second league because they're in a league of their own this year. Yeah, it's mad.
For the top of the league, you get the trophy. For the top of the second league, you get the Champions League spot guaranteed. And that's what we're playing for. And we've got a great chance of finishing in second place, I reckon.
Well, yeah, I think a lot will go down to what happens tomorrow, if I'm being honest.
I mean, listen, there's 35 games left. So we've got to chill out. You know what I mean? There's a long way to go. But the gap for the points is always a good thing. But there's going to be spells. You know what it's like. You know what football's like. You can be top of the league in January and finish 7th come May. So you've seen that. So we just got to take game by game, grow. The good thing is they're going to get better as a team. That doesn't mean that they're going to win every game, but they're going to get better as a team. Partnerships along the way are going to form and things like that. So listen, long way to go, but you can't moan. There's not really anything you can say. Just you're kind of waiting for something to happen, which you probably shouldn't. But then it's football, isn't it?
I think it's the PTSD as an Arsenal fan, man. We've seen dark times, so when we're doing well, you're still a bit pessimistic. Like, something's going to go wrong. But you've actually just got to embrace it, haven't you? And say we're doing well. Let's enjoy.
Just got to embrace it. Yeah, you really have because it's soon change.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? I just wanted to quickly ask you about our wingers tonight because I thought Martinelli was brilliant tonight, but a lot of people saying about Saka, first 5 games hasn't looked great. He got the assist in the end, but what do you think? I was saying, is it down to the lack of competition? Now Pepe's gone. He knows he's going to start. What do you think about Saka?
He could be just going for a little indifferent run of form. I'm sure he'll come good. I think with Martinelli, the one issue I have with him sometimes is, and don't get me wrong, he scored the goal, he had a great game. So sometimes you're looking for him to that final ball, just get the ball in the box earlier. Sometimes he'll check back and you think you didn't need to do that. You could have just put the ball in, So he's just making that needs to improve. He's a young guy. And, with him, one thing I would say about him, he keeps going right to the very end. He's a real warrior in that regard. Yeah. So you can see why Arteta loves him so much. Didn't ask you, what did you think? I had Jesus as my man of the match because as well as scoring that first goal, I thought his work that he did occupy the defenders up top was pretty sensational at times tonight.
It was really good. I went Martinelli, but I get the Jesus one. I mean, Jesus got it with the TV pundits, so yeah. So, Fran, what did you think? Saka, what's your thoughts?
I think it's just form. I really do. You know, we've all been there. It's just form, and that could be down to the contract thing. Could be hanging over his head. Just out of form. It's not really. You know, the telepathy is not working with Ben White, so there's no overlapping. Just little things that are going to cause you to have a bad run of form. It happens. Man, he could have a girlfriend that he's having dramas with. No, serious. You know, you know, he could have a relationship that he's having a few dramas with. It could be on his mind. These tiny things that we don't think about a lot of the time as fans. But
or could it be the fact that in previous seasons he's almost carved himself that niche as the main man? This season you got Jesus and Zinchenko coming in, and those guys have done really well.
Just
in particular, Jesus.
Expectations. He's getting a little bit old. He's not older, but he's getting older now. He's been in the team for a couple of seasons now. The fear factor comes in, like he's expected to play at a certain level. He knows he's not playing at that level. That can play on his mind.
Could be the opposition working him out a little bit as well.
Huh?
Could it be the opposition working him out a little bit as well? Because don't forget,
he's a little bit too predictable. He's a little bit too predictable. And if you're a fullback, like when I played wing back for a bit, I knew I was quicker than most wingers, so I just used to put them on their wrong foot. And if they went on the wrong foot, it was me, spate, see ya, take the ball off you. You don't want him to come inside. So if you're a decent fullback, you can easily play against Saka because he's too predictable. And he's not a Messi, he's not a Robin, where you know where he's going and you still can't stop him. So again, for him to get to that superstar level, he has to improve again.
Because I just wanted to show you all this, right? So obviously with the sour Simon Jordan and all them, Arsenal fans after the game were letting off fireworks outside the Emirates. You gotta love that. Your man's letting off fireworks after a midweek win.
Take it. Yeah. I don't understand what the big issue is about celebrating. It was the last minute of the game, like.
I wonder if they'll know about Liverpool celebrations. Probably not.
Yeah, it's the last minute of the game.
As I was saying to Curtis the other day, the most guilty person of over celebrating this season was Basuma. He came on for about 10 minutes against Chelsea, and they got a draw, and they're celebrating on the Champions League.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So that's
in the moment. Listen, man are out here celebrating bets. No one's here, so you know it's in the moment. You know,
of course it is.
It's in the moment, bro.
You gotta enjoy it, man.
But with Saka, I just think it's that. Yeah, I really think it is. He's got to go to the next level. He needs to figure out a way. Because what's going to happen is Curtis will tell you if you're decent, and then the opposition say, "Listen, Curtis is their main man. Okay, he likes to cut inside. You need to double up." All of a sudden, he's always got two players up against him. So a lot of this season now, he's going to have two players up against him. He's going to have the right wing back and the right winger, or the right fullback and the right winger. If Ben White or Tomiyasu does not occupy the other winger, he will always face two defenders. Always. Then it's up to the team to understand that, wait a minute, if two are on Saka, it means someone is free.
Yeah.
So then Saka's a decoy. So hopefully these things start to come in, but yeah, it is a little bit too predictable at the minute. So I think there's a few things that are just not working out for him, but he's still working hard. He's still got the quality to get the assist today. You know, he's still at certain levels. So don't think we need to worry too much.
Yeah, I don't think he had a bad game. It's just that you could argue that his levels have dropped since last season. But then, like you said, Fran, that's almost inevitable in a way. So listen, it is what it is.
It's expectations as well, isn't it? You know, it's expectations.
Yeah. Right, I'm out of here. Appreciate you both coming on. Been a great stream. Make sure you go and follow Fran, FFTV, and Astronaut Fran, taking you to the moon and back.
Yo, man, the bull market soon come. I'm going to make you rich, people.
I'm telling you, I'm ready, man. Yeah, I'm telling you. Follow him on his channels. Make sure you follow AFTV. I'm sure everyone does. But yeah, big up to you two for coming on, man. Appreciate it as always.
Appreciate it. Good to see you both, man.
Yeah, man. Take care.
Pleasure. Pleasure as always.
All the best. See you later.
See you later, man.
Yes, people. Yes. Let me round up. Do you want to come on? All right. Cruz wants to come on as well. Come on then. What do you make of the game? 2-1. You said 2-0.
Yeah, I was close. I mean, it was a good game. I think we should have scored one more.
Yeah.
I think I think we played well. I think in midfield was a bit weak.
Need a new midfielder tomorrow.
Yeah.
Would you make you like Jesus' goal?
Yeah, it was sick.
You said Martinelli's your favourite player, isn't he? At Arsenal.
Yeah.
He played well tonight, didn't he? Good goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What do you want to see us get in tomorrow? Transfer window.
I think we should get Tielemans because I don't think we're gonna get Milinkovic-Savic.
No.
I feel like Arteta really cares about wage bills.
Yeah.
So
He loves the wage bill.
I think we'll get Tielemans.
Yeah.
I think we'll just get Tielemans, sadly.
Yeah.
I would want a winger. I would want Pedro Neto.
Like Neto.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd be good. 5 wins out of 5, top of the league. Got your shirt on as well this time. No Barcelona shirt on. Top of the league, man. Brag at school about that, can't you? Make the most of it before City get ahead of us.
By the time I'm back to school, we'll be about 5th.
None of that, we're being positive now. You go back to school next week, so we won't be 5th. But yeah, big up Cruz, and well done on your goal the other day as well. Driller, bottom corner. Yeah. Yes, Cruz. Hey, big up to everyone for tuning in, man. Zamir, no Partey and Odegaard at Old Trafford. We're going to struggle. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, Odegaard, that little knock as well ain't going to help him. Big up to everyone in the chat. Make sure you go and subscribe to Fran, subscribe to AFTV. Go and watch Talk is Cheap as well. And I'm out of here, people. Make sure you like the video on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Top of the league. And Man United on Sunday, man. It's a big one. Take care, everyone. Bless.